I don't understand why. Is Neat live or no? All right, y'all. I need to come over here. Is we messing up? I don't know what just happened, but they cut us, and I feel like this energy is trying to stop it. It's not happening today, masculine. Okay, it's not happening today, masculine. We gonna get this out today. Y'all gonna get this work. Okay, it's not happening today. I don't know what just happened. Okay, with Neat, but this energy ain't finna be stopped. All right, it ain't finna be stopped. Okay, I'm waiting on my girl to come on up back up here, but I'm telling y'all. This scenario, okay? Keep that in mind, all right? I'm just gonna say this off top before it's, Neat get here. I'm waiting on her to actually come over here. I don't know if she don't start a whole nother live. Y'all please let me know. But this is not to bash any man or woman, okay? I'm gonna say that right now. This is not to bash anyone, but it's something that we actually need to talk about. And I'm 100% about that. We need to talk about it, okay? Because it deals with a woman, and it deals with the man, and it also deals with the mother and the father. I mean, the mother and the son, okay? So I really, we finna get this work, okay? And I'm not talking to everybody, okay? But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something in here for you, okay? I'm pretty sure. Okay? So, we gonna be saying get somebody to do it a lot. Alright? We gonna be saying get somebody else to do it. When I told y'all, okay, that maybe a couple of y'all, I haven't told probably all of y'all. Peace, bro. Peace. What's good, Curtis? Okay? I know I haven't told all of y'all. What is going on? My sis? I can't even pull her up on my damn list. Let me tag her too. But I was telling y'all that it's the year of self, right? And with the year of self,
Mommy.
Okay?
Mommy.
A lot of shit we ain't putting up with. Jace, please get out of here.
Did my dad go work?
Yes, he did.
When?
Earlier, when you were asleep.
When I fell asleep?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to say bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, and make sure y'all share the live up, too. Make sure you share the live. She might have started a whole nother live. Can y'all make sure Neat is not live, too? If so, tell her I just went ahead and started because I don't know what the hell going on with this network. But I feel like the network is trying to intervene. But, okay. I have a heavy message. We got a heavy message. Dealing with the masculine energy, dealing with men, okay? And like I said, this is not to bash any men, okay? This is not to bash any females either, okay? Because I know we carry both energies, all right? But this is something that has to be spoke upon, all right?
Mommy, did you drink the last Pepsi?
Yes, I did. Please go in there.
Can I get a little bit of it?
Jace, go get your cup. All right? But what I want to say is what I was just talking about with the beehive, okay? And how the queen is in and, its workers around the beehive, okay? And when that foundation falls, that queen always resides, okay? She leaves, okay? And she builds another foundation. She has another foundation built, okay? So, like I said before, where is sis? Till, can you call and see what she at? But like I was saying, with us energy, the feminine energy rising, and that's what, we've all been putting out for the feminine energy to rise because we needed the feminine energy to rise, okay? Please, sis, thank you. We needed the feminine energy to rise because the feminine energy had to come in and clean up, okay? We had to be the clean up woman. That feminine energy had to be a clean up woman, all right? It had to be in the cleaning energy of taking things. Look, she don't tag me in a whole nother lie. Tell Nikki to come on over here. Tell her to come on. All right. So we had to get in the energy of cleaning up.
Mom,
Go get your cup. All right. Yeah, somebody please tell Nene, come on over here. I can't even pull her up over here. I can't send a request. I can't do nothing. But, like I said, we wanted this feminine energy to rise, okay? And with the feminine energy, okay, rising, we went through healing. You know, we went through getting rid of shit that we didn't need anymore, okay? We start analyzing ourselves, self-love, self-respect, all of that, okay? Feminine energy actually definitely went in deep, as feminine energy always does, okay? All right? I'm really waiting on her to come over here so I can speak this cue. Yeah, we put the boundaries in play. Okay. We started to understand, like I said, our worth. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to get deep into the worth too. Because we got some other things. We're going to talk about also Krisha and them toxic asses too. Okay. She haven't responded. Did you call? Oh, there she go. Never mind. All right. So the feminine energy actually been doing its part. All right. And what it needs to do. All right. What happened?
And my sister called my phone.
We got to. You might have to do airplane mode.
So I'm like, why is it? Then I went back live and I couldn't find you, and I'm like, what?
I know, that's what I was just saying. I can't find her. Like, oh, that's because I wasn't in your live. Because as soon as you pulled up in mine, I could pull you up and I can let you in. Because I'm like, damn, I can't even send her the damn thing.
And then what kills me is when she called, it just took the sound completely out because I sent her the voicemail. And I'm just like, why would it take the sound out? Like, and it wouldn't let me click it off.
But I was just, going back into what we were just talking about before we got disconnected, And I was like, we still gonna get this work, okay? We still gonna get this work, all right? But like I said, feminine energy has risen like they were supposed to, and all of us, all right? We was clean up woman, we was healing, we was getting rid of, we was accepting self and understanding self, all right? But here's the kicker. You masculine men. You masculine men.
Mama!
You masculine men. Okay? Let me tell you something. Here you go, baby. Let me tell you something. And I'm not talking to all masculine men. Like I said, this is not to bash anybody. This is not to bash, any men or any females. Okay? But it's something we definitely need to talk about. All right? Because this is also going to help with the ascension of our energy. Okay? And it definitely we begin to understand each other's roles in this thing. All right? So we're going to dive deep in this shit. We're going to talk about some dysfunctional shit too. Like I said, with Krisha and them too. We got to bring them back up. All right? But I need to get this message out heavy for y'all. All right?
And another couple as well.
Yeah, and another couple.
CJ So Cool and his baby mama, what's her name? Royalty. Yeah, one of them.
But you masculine men, okay? Let me tell you something. Listen when I say this. You wanted the feminine energy to rise. It rose. Okay? Thank you for all of that. All right? Now it's only for a gesture of the feminine energy to give you what you gave me back. Okay? When we talk about taking our power back and we talk about sending it back to sender, we're finna send a lot of that energy back tonight. Okay? It's about masculine energy, not niggas. Don't take it personally. No, it ain't. It ain't about, it's about masculine energy. It ain't about no typical, certain type of nigga, but I'm finna get in the ass. I'm sorry. Okay? It took me to go through some shit my damn self today to understand what the fuck is okay? What am I doing wrong in the situation? Why it ain't getting better? I'm rising, but the black man ain't getting better. I'm rising, I'm understanding myself and I'm changing, but the black man ain't getting better. It makes me question me. I had to go back and analyze myself. And I realized, regardless of what me going through my healing and understanding myself, we still, as women, is holding the black man hand. He ain't elevating because we holding the nigga hand. Okay? We cover up his shit. Okay? We cover up the black man, or the me in general. I ain't gonna say black man, but me in general. We cover up the shit. Okay? We protect you, your image, before self. Okay? And today, in this self energy of 7, you're going to have to get somebody else to do it, baby. Okay? You wanted us to rise, and we have rose. Okay? But now it's time for you to take your time, take this shit, okay, and move for yourself. I can't hold your hand no more. Okay? I'm not covering up the turmoil no more. All right? I'm not blocking the energy of covering your energy and putting me in the back. Okay? Remember when we said that the black woman or the woman, period, fell? We sat back. All right? And we allowed you to make every decision and choice off of this energy. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't doing that shit no more. You know why? Because we woke, nigga. We are aware of the shit. We are aware of what we did. We are aware that we crippled you niggas. Okay? We're aware.
As your mama, as your auntie, as your grandma, as your sister, as your girlfriend, as your wife.
We have held your hand through it all. Okay? And then you want to talk about respect.
Now pause.
One thing
I want everybody in the comments to tell me, what do they feel like is better, loyalty or respect? Everybody type that. Which one you think is better, or both? Go ahead, Drake. Why y'all doing that? Put it in the comments, and Drake gonna continue.
But then, a lot of men talk about respect, and they talk about the woman is too masculine. Let me tell you something. The woman ain't too masculine. I thought that too. I did. Give me about 2 months ago, maybe 3, okay? I said, black women, we too masculine. I did. I said that. But only to realize today that we wasn't masculine like we thought we were. We was natural nurturers, okay? And we was in our energy, our higher energy, the empowerment energy, the feminine energy of self, okay? And a lot of men can't respect the power of that energy because they have been taught that women are less than. Okay? We have carried your shit for far too long. Okay? We have. As mothers, a lot of us can relate. We gotta let our kids' hands go. We gotta let your hand go, baby. It ain't a divide. It's for you to rise. Okay? Mama ain't gonna be the crutch no more. Okay? All right? I'm not carrying your hand through this shit no more. All right? All right? So we're not doing it. All right? And this is for women who has realized their worth. Your worth is gaining your power back and realizing your position and your place in this fucking journey that has crippled their man. Okay? Like I've always said, it starts with you, woman. Okay? It starts with you, woman. Okay? And you got to cut the ties with man. And I'm not saying giving up on them. I'm not saying leaving them. I'm saying stop carrying the man bullshit. Let it go. When you know the nigga fucked up and he's unhealed, let him go. We got a lot of unhealed boys today that try to be man in a sense, okay? But want a woman to nurture and care for them, but they don't know how to be receptible to that, okay? But you want a woman. You want that woman to stand behind you regardless of whether it's wrong or right. I get it. But this is going to be a time, and it's today is the time that we're going to let you know it's time for you to heal. We put in all the work. We always do. Okay? We carry the nation on our backs. What?
Cause he going to fuck kids. I just had to laugh about it.
They need to hear it. They need to hear it. We already went through the healing. We understand itself. You niggas are still playing around. All right?
It's so sad. It's so sad. And you're ready to blame it on every female that you've encountered, and you find something to pick at them about and say that it's you. You ain't got your shit together. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. You. Instead of just saying, maybe it's me. Maybe it's Maylene.
We have. And that's what I'm saying, Brian. Women have started to take responsibility. I've seen more women take accountability today than men. Okay? I've seen more women take more accountability than men. And then we be stressed out in these fucking relationships. We involving, but we can't understand why this nigga's still the same. Because he's still unhealed. I'm not taking accountability for all your shit. I'm taking accountability for me carrying your shit and making it seem like it's okay. It's normal. Right. Okay? I'm not doing that shit no more. All right?
Exactly. That is true. And I agree with you, right? We as women.
Yeah, I do. Women definitely, I was hard on that. Women take responsibility. It starts with you.
You definitely do. But once you have took that accountability, like you said, you got to move on. You can't stay there. You got to uproot the roots. Because just because you hold yourself accountable, and I'm not saying that it's easy. First of all, I'm not saying that shit is easy, but we got to stop making up an excuse about it too.
We make a lot of excuses when it comes to our men. We do.
Right, because
too many goddamn. We give them too many goddamn excuses for the shit they do. And like I said, I'm not talking about all men, but I'm telling you, all men need to heal. If you ain't healed yet, and you wondering why your woman ain't respecting you, and you're wondering why you ain't getting what you need in life, it's because you need to heal. That woman is already trying to heal.
Them red flags.
Yeah, we have. We quick to quit. We ignore them red flags. Ain't no more flags on the plate.
Like it's red, but I see a little orange and that little pink. You know, maybe he in a gang or something.
This goes for not just spouses. This goes for sons. This goes for brothers. This goes for fathers. Okay? Get out of here. Get out of here. Let me tell y'all something. I was gonna say this download for Friday, but I'm gonna articulate just a little bit because I want you to understand this too. Okay? I know a lot of us has wanted to know what God is, okay? And I'm gonna get more into this on Friday though, but I'm gonna just give you this little bit right here, okay? We always want to know what God is. When we say God is the woman, okay? Mm-hmm. She part of that energy, okay? There's no one above the other. I'm telling you that it's not, okay? It's not, okay? Just because I'm a creator doesn't make me a natural, like I'm over the masculine energy. We're equal still, okay? Because we both have equal parts and participation in this thing, okay? We both need each other for this thing to move the force of the energy, all right? But let me tell you this, okay? Damn near I almost forgot where I was going. I lost my thought. But what I want to say is,
That's
Okay?
what I'm talking about.
Oh, the
Speak on
GOD.
Friday.
Oh, God. What God really is. Okay? The G, we all know that's generator. Okay? And you can look this up if you want to. But when you look up the generator word, that deals with father. Okay? So that lets me understand that men, masculine energy, generates. Okay? It generates what's coming in. Of course, when you go in us, you're generating the energy, okay, that we're about to bring forth, all right? That's why you got to be careful who you attach to and who you sleep with, all right? Especially when it comes with men, women, okay? Because that energy is easily to be generated into you, all right? Operator, that's the feminine energy. You operate everything in this motherfucker, okay? That's why you're so-called above the masculine energy, because you control it all. You operate it. And you are a part of the developing of which is the projection, which is the children that's coming through. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's mother to child. You operate what is about to be developed into this thing here. All right? But you men, you generate. Okay? You generate a lot of this energy. Okay? Yeah. If you don't understand the subconscious and the conscious, everything starts in the conscious. It goes into the subconscious, back to the conscious. Okay? That's God energy. All right? So just by you being a generator of this thing, okay? Just by you being a generator of all this creation and this reality, everything stems through the masculine energy. What you think, how you feel, all of that is in you. When you generate it and put it into the operator, only for the operator to develop it, it's your energy. Okay? Same thing with masculine and feminine inside of us. It starts in the generated energy, which is the masculine, and it operates and it develops. Okay? But like I said, we're going to get more into that. But we have crippled our men by holding their hand and letting them think that everything that they do, everything that they chose, that they are not at fault for shit. They make us look at ourselves like we the motherfuckers that's crazy and fucked up. But in reality, you're not listening. All right? You're not listening and you're not paying attention.
And when you do listen, you listen to respond.
Girl, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
So you half-ass listening. Like your mama and grandma used to tell you, you half-ass listening, or you half-ass doing the job, or you half-ass did them dishes, or you just half-assing. You half-ass listen, and that's because you want to respond. So therefore you can go into defense mode for yourself and flip it back on the female. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah, we got to move out these old roads and support us and play to shift the shit. Right. I'm not my grandma, and I'm damn sure ain't my grand. I took what I could from them and I apply it to today. But I'm telling you, I'm not that broad to hold your hand on me. And I ain't grandma. Okay?
You ain't grandpa and I ain't grandma. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Grandpa was on a whole different level of things. Not saying that he was right either. But grandpa was on a whole different level of things going on back then. They was building houses with their bare fucking hands back then. What you done built? Besides my nerves, the fuck.
And back then, they understood each other's roles, too. They understood each other's roles a lot better. Today, it has gotten away from that because we have been what? Holding your hand all, through your mess, through your bad decisions, through the chaos of this realm. We've been holding your hand all along. And now that we have seen self, and this is the year of the self, guess what, my brothers? You about to see self. Okay? You about to catch this ticket of healing. Because women ain't dealing with the shit no more. I mean real women. Real women that have truly tapped into healing, understanding their worth, which is the power of them. Okay? You ain't gonna be able to to dumb it down now. There's still gonna be some low vibration motherfuckers out there that you can go sleep around, but they ain't gonna fulfill your fucking soul, okay? They ain't gonna feed you, all right? We have sons. What? Okay, I get it. I get it. Tell her to write it to me. Get out of here, son, and go tell her.
That's what I did.
But women have sons, as my son, okay, as your son, okay, and many other women on here, sisters that have sons. We always what? We what? We got our what? To be what? Independent. We ain't trying to carry their hand, okay?
Wait.
But when we get in relationships, we lose ourselves and we begin to carry the hand, okay? We have to learn to let go of the unhealed people and stop trying to heal everybody, okay? It isn't your assignment, okay, sis? No, it is not your assignment, okay?
Reread that again.
So when
Reread that for the people
we
in
say, black women, I'm one of those people. Let me tell you something. I'm one. I say, black women, you need to rise to feminine energy so our brothers can rise, our masculine energy can rise. No. You need to rise because you needed to rise. You had to clean up this mess, okay? But masculine got to rise just like you rose by yourself without their hands. You got to rise. They got to rise too. All right? Hold up. Okay. I got divorced because my ex-husband mama enabled him so bad he didn't know how to be independent unless guided by her. Girl, I understand that, okay? Because a lot of our men today, even including my husband, he can't even articulate by himself without me, okay? And I always tell him, if I wasn't here, what would you do? What would you do? And I understand that because the women, okay, our roles are big in this thing. We operate every goddamn thing, okay? All right? But I always ask him, what are you going to do if I wasn't here? You don't want to tap into your feminine energy to operate this thing? All right? And a lot of men can't do shit without women. And it's okay. I understand the energy. But what I'm saying is we ain't holding your fucking hands through this shit no more. You going to have to rise on your own just like I did, my brother. Okay? You going to have to heal. All right? The best mass is played by what? The man.
Didn't care. The mask.
All right? The men wear the mask better, okay? Because they don't tap into the emotions. All right? A lot of men don't. They cover it up. They try to play hard and they try to ignore it. They put it to the side. They don't want to deal with it, okay? They want to act like we fucking crazy and we dumb. When we only what? Trying to help you, okay? You want the help. You want
to.
to.
Down to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay?
And we're allowing ourselves to be tore down. I'm not
and women,
we're not.
Yeah, and like we were saying earlier, talking before, women, you got to cut the fucking umbilical cord. Stop taking up from these men that are hurt boys. Stop staying with these men because they're hurt boys. I'm looking at myself today and realizing a lot of shit. And it's been stressing me the fuck out. You hear me? To the point I don't want to deal with this shit because why? I know better and I'm doing, like sis says, we got to do better. I'm doing better now. And when I'm doing better, I'm realizing I'm crippling my man by holding your hand, okay? And not allowing you to grow. I'm supposed to put all in all the work? No. You want a better me? I'm going to be an example. And you got to show me a better you. And I know with us, it starts with us being the example. Women got to be the example. Because we operate this shit. We produce these examples when we're guiding and raising our men and our children. We're operating that energy that same generator is giving us instead of correcting it. All right? That takes strength on both parts. It definitely do. Go ahead, sis. I got to throw the cigarette, honey.
I'm listening.
I'm just saying, you know, because a lot of things today I wanted to give up. I was looking at myself like I was fucking crazy. I was like, damn, I thought my worth was different. Because I'm looking at worth on a physical level and not understanding that my worth is my power. My worth is me. Okay? And I keep giving my worth and dumbing it down just to be with a spouse, just to take up for my brother and my son and my father.
This says by the time most people realize that they are dealing with broken boys, we done married them and had kids.
Girl.
That goes back to that mask.
Yes. Sorry, y'all, but I had to agree.
People wear masks in the beginning, and you don't realize that it's a mask until it starts to crack. And by the time it really starts cracking and it falls off, that's when you see who is underneath it. Whether it's a female, whether it's a male. Right now we're talking about men, but we're going to get on the women ass too, you know what I'm saying? But we're going back and forth, a ping pong back and forth, whatever. Because women, we wear masks too. We put on a mask out in public to make it seem like everything is okay at home, and it's not. That's a mask.
Right. Just like also, yes, I agree, or your right to maintain the role and image of what we was told we supposed to do, which holds us back because we sympathize with where they hurt, and we don't get none of that. Okay, we don't.
No,
This is another thing that triggered me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but another thing that gets me, because it's always we feminine energy. Okay, peace, sis. We feminine energy, and we mothers, and what we got to do. That ain't my role. Get somebody else to do it. My role is to rise the energy, okay, and keep rising it so it generates and populates in a balanced wholeness energy. My energy is not to be a slave to any fucking body, okay? Now we can work together, okay? And we can make this shit work. That's a team, all right? Teamwork makes the dream work. It shouldn't be me all the fucking time. You feel me? Just like I can do this, you can do it too. Okay? Hell, I'm raising my baby now. When he get a little bit older too, okay? Like me, sis, you too. Raising our sons to cook and do for their own self. That's tapping into the feminine energy. That's showing that you can do that same shit too. Why is it that feminine energy always have to show up and show out on masculine energy to prove a point that we can do this shit too? Okay? And then when we do it, we're criticized and we're looked at as, you're too masculine for me. But who gonna do it? If you're still in a hurtful space. A lot of these hurt boys get with women women that is actually supposed to help heal them. And that shit becomes draining. And then it becomes, get somebody else to do it. I don't throw what I need to throw at you. Okay? I don't show you what you need to do. What you didn't gain there, you gain here. Okay? Be better for somebody else. Okay? Because a lot of men might not be better for you, but they'll be better for somebody else because you don't throw in some shit for them to learn in this experience, in these relationships. Okay? No need to be bitter about it. Just like I'm a part of that. Yeah. I'm a part of your growth, just like you're a part of mine. You showed me what I don't want and what I don't want to deal with anymore and what I don't want to populate in this fucking energy anymore. Okay? When they say the temple is really precious and it's really innocent, it's pure, and you don't want to fucking taint it. You the temple. Women, you are the temple Okay? Do not allow the tainted energy anymore. You don't have to have a man just because you got to have one. Fuck that. Get in tune with your own masculine side.
I know we
All right?
say it all the time, you know, I can do this by myself, I can do this by myself. It's easier said than done. It honestly is. But we got to start really believing what we're saying.
Exactly.
You speak it into existence and you believe it. That don't mean you want to do it by yourself, because that goes back to when that live I had shared, and she was like, women are put in a position where we don't have a choice but to be independent. Because there was like, men want an independent female. So one dude said no, he don't. One man said, I want my woman to be independent. And, you know, and that can go so many different ways. Well, we being independent because we don't have a choice. We're put in a position where we have to be independent. We gotta figure it out. We don't get to go around and be like, well, today I'm gonna go visit my child. Tomorrow I'm not. It's every day we wake up with these children. We don't have a choice. We've been put in a situation where we don't have a choice. That don't mean that we want to be independent.
That's right.
We want to lean on you. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and third, but we can't lean on someone that is broken. And then, but the fact that you're broken and we're trying to force you to be independent so we can be dependent, and you're not ready for that, it creates a broken situation. Because now
right.
we're feeling like, oh, you too dependent, and this, that, and third. 1 minute is we too dependent, and next minute we too independent. 1 minute we too masculine, and the next minute we're not masculine enough. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody always it's you finding something to always nitpick with. That's aggravating.
That is. It's very aggravating. And like sis said, yes, definitely us women, we have to stop saying what we know our worth and show it. Yes, baby, because I thought my worth was all physical. And today I have woken the fuck up. My worth ain't physical. My worth is my peace, my power, and that's something I'm going to step on all the way out from now on. Okay? If you cannot meet me in the middle of that, I don't want to do it. Okay? That's the worth. My power, my peace. If you ain't trying to be my peace and uprise my power, I don't want it. Because guess what? I'm already operating the shit by myself. I don't need the nitpicking. I don't need the bullshit. We got lost in what our worth was, and it's nothing physical. I found out today.
Yep. And it's okay. And I know it's hard. And when you get there, you know you get there. Most of the made a song up about it. When a woman's fed up, it ain't nothing you can do about it. It ain't shit you can do about it. You can cry till you're blue in the face. Them tears that used to suck me the fuck back in is now looking at you like them white people tears. They mean nothing. Okay? You can cry them same tears, them crocodile tears you've been crying this whole relationship. You ain't changed shit. You just done learned and mastered the art of crying on my feelings.
Yep, using them buttons to push the triggers. Yep, it's our worth definitely. Hold on, let me read the first comment before that. Recognize what it takes to do it by yourself. The focus it takes not to quit on self. Try to get there. I've been there, and it's crazy. It's all mental. Yes, sometimes doing it by yourself creates better results than doing it with broken individual. That's a fact. Okay, our worth definitely don't come from sticking with men. You're supposed to let them go. Okay, let them go and grow. Okay, real live. Yo, R. Kelly, a real one for that song. I ain't got it. I ain't get it until I've been through the pain. Definitely, defines the next step. Exactly. When a woman is fed the fuck up, guess what? This is the energy right here. I've been saying it to a few of my sisters. Women ain't dealing with this shit this year. I don't know what these niggas gonna do, what these pros gonna do. But women ain't going for that shit this year. Because feminine energy finna let your ass do it on your own. Okay? You ain't finna care. I ain't holding your hand through this shit no more. Okay? I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. Operate and guide. All right? And if you ain't meeting me there, as a team when you generating and being the developer and being, dealing with the connection of being the developing energy. Mm-mm. 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 All right? Men, you got to heal. Okay? Yes, let it go. Let go. Men, you got to heal. A lot of women out here ain't going to tell you that. Because a lot of women follow men off of attraction. They ain't going to tell these men they're wrong. They ain't going to tell these men that you need to understand the woman and the feminine energy. A lot of women are not going to do that. They're going to still cripple the men in a way by following and feeding their ego. No, let them know. All right? Because they can't do shit without you. They can't populate without you. Okay? They can't get nothing past you. It takes both of us. All right? I'm not going to heal and be bringing in broken energy. I'm sorry. Get somebody else to do it. Just like these toxic freaking relationships like we were just talking about. Okay? With Kershawn and Blue, which is a big, great example. Okay? Because women and men that's in that broken energy of their self, okay, think that is natural. They think that is normal. Okay? And it's not. Go ahead, sis. You want to go ahead and talk about Blue them too? I'm trying to get her right. What is this? Girl, you don't need this. What the hell is this? No, let's go to something else. No. Go over there. Go ahead. I can't hear you. I can't hear.
I said, is it echo over here? I'm gonna go down and come back up because it's echoing for me. Like I'm hearing double of you.
Okay, I don't hear, but yeah, if you hear on your side, I feel you. We're enabled through the standards and old beliefs. We maintain about what a relationship is just over on what is to get better communication. Them that can't relate, they trauma bond, and he holds her back knowing her greatness. Exactly. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. Okay? It was a reason why a woman feminine energy failed. And it's only just so men or the masculine energy can populate. That's also because for the men to help with this, girl, please. For the men to also help. Okay. For the men to also help with creating and bringing in this generation, this reality, right? Okay. Say something.
Mama, because she crying in the background.
Okay, well, go in there with your brother with that, please. Take your toys. I got you. I don't know why this is like this. Oh, you got all that right there. But yes, so men, definitely it's time for you to rise. It's definitely time for you to heal. Women, feminine energy, even your feminine energy with yourself, is not going for that shit this year, okay? Because we're in a process of generating and creating a shift of something new, okay? We're stepping in something new, and we cannot continue to populate the chaotics, okay? The chaotic energy, the unhealed energy. We cannot do that, okay? You have called us to wake up and rise, and we have rose. So now it's time for you, okay? To rise and stop blaming these women for your shit. Now, I know that women got a lot of things to do with what has been operated in this experience, but stop blaming the women for everything, okay? Go back and analyze and heal, all right? We're not doing this shit this year, all right? Women are at, please stop. Women are at a place, okay, in this journey, all right, that we became, I understand, okay, yes. Okay, go do it with your brother. Oh my God. No.
Sorry, y'all.
No, you
Baby
good. I'm trying to get her to be quiet. It's not for you. Okay, go show your brother. Go put it on your doll. Go find your skating doll in there and put it on her. No, it's not fitting you. Go get the other ones. I'll put them on. But anyway, but yeah, I'm a broken man. I've been single, a single father and mother to my children for a long time. Now I'm married, and it's been thriving more and more each day. And I think it's because I put her first. You saying a lot, bro. I put her first. I'm working on healing and keep that. Hold on, I done lost my space. Hold up. I think it's because I put her first. I'm working on healing, and I keep that energy separate from hers, and we work on positive things together. I believe and understand you wholeheartedly. Thank you, bro. That's exactly what it is.
That's what's up, Curtis.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
Men have
But
to get
you
into
recognize your own traumas. You recognize your own triggers. You recognize your own faults. You didn't point fingers at this, that, and the third, or whatever the situation may be. You looked at yourself and said, "It's me." Us women, we have to do it all the time. That's why we end up becoming independent females, because we realize that I don't really have nobody to lean on. I'm not talking about mom. I'm not talking about daddy. I'm not talking about sisters, family members, or whatever. Because, like we said, some lives back, that village that we used to have, we don't got that shit no more. Everybody too busy talking about everybody. So therefore, that independent female really became independent later on. When our mothers was raising us, that's when they had that village was going on. Enough for them to tell them. And a lot of things come from true, genuine friendships. You're not having those friends around to tell you when you're wrong, or when you need to let go. You know what I'm saying? I know it's harder for you to tell your friend you need to let go, or whatever the situation may be, but you always you stick by her, or whatever the situation. You stick by her. You let her know. I personally think this is not a good idea, or he needs to heal, or you need to heal, or y'all need to let it go for a while, or whatever the situation may be, or just be there for the kids' sake, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When you turning up and getting angry or whatever, you need those good friends and loved ones to be behind you, saying like, "You're doing too much, sis." You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fake shit going on. It's a lot of shit the way we pumping up our sisters and our friends and letting them think that it's okay for you to be out here showing your motherfucking ass. It's not. It's not. Because that brings back old trauma. And then you fuck around and show out at the wrong time, wrong place, and now you're looking crazy. You got to know when to hold and when to fuck. And in this particular situation, you don't want to be out here showing out on a broken man. That's why you need friends that's like, "No, sis, your worth is too greater than to be showing out on somebody that's broken. They don't even know who the fuck they are." And that's why they holding on to you, because they want you to continue to push and push your energy into them. But ain't no point of showing out on a broken man. They broken. You're gonna end up cutting yourself on that broken glass.
Let's go deep on broken. Let's go deep on broken, since it's coming to mind, because they talk about slavery, and they broke our men. They did. They broke the mentality of the man. They did. They broke the role of the man. Okay. They broke it. Okay. It was broken.
And guess what? That's not your fault. That's not your fault. You didn't do that to him. Hell, he didn't do that to him.
Exactly. It's been generated.
Drink, that's so deep, because y'all got to stop blaming these females for y'all being broken. That didn't happen to you. That happened. You might as well say genetic wise. It happened. It was
because they passed down on the genes. Yep.
So therefore, it is no woman's fault that you are broken. It is in your genes that you are broken. But Briar put a fucking status up that I shared, and it said, and correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. It said it ran in my family until it ran into me. Ain't that how that went?
Fact. Okay.
It ran in my family until it ran into me. Meaning, this shit kept going in my family until it got to me, and I was the one that said, enough is a fucking enough.
Okay, enough is enough.
I can't just beat down no fucking more.
Okay.
I continue to carry and hold and mold and shape you. Who's carrying and holding and molding me? Because that's genetics too for the females. Back in the day, we watched the men get demasculined, and then we had to pick up the fucking slack while he got beat the fuck on.
Girl.
We was getting beat on for some other shit. And then now it's genetics wise, and we programmed to think that shit is cool. So now we beating on each other. Because we got beat on by a whole nother. And it ain't even our fucking fault.
Ain't even our fault.
It ran through my family until it ran into me. That's how we got to start thinking from here to fuck on out. But I can't do this shit no more. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Fuck, I can't. Can't is a maybe I can, maybe I can't.
Okay, I'm not doing it no more.
Not doing it no motherfucking more. And it might
Okay.
not happen overnight.
I'm definitely not doing it for my son either.
It's not gonna happen overnight. But continue.
Nothing, baby.
Wake up every fucking day and say it. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing this no more. You keep saying that shit in the mirror to yourself or whatever. Hell, if you got a fucking text it to
Yes,
your homegirl and say,
yourself.
I'm not doing this no more. Keep doing it. Keep fucking doing it. And it's gonna eventually stick in your head, and then you realize it's gonna be like, and you're gonna say, I'm not. You're gonna go from I'm not doing this no more to I done stopped doing it.
Okay. That's exactly
real.
what.
And I'm talking to myself too, because I still got some shit that I need to. I'm not doing no more, and that's the real deal, Holyfield. That's why we can get up here and talk to our people like this, because this shit that we really done either went through or is going through. We try to get this as real as we possibly can, and not seem like we fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm not here giving no relationship advice, because all I can do is tell you what the fuck I done been through. I'm gonna tell you my
own experiences.
You take it from there. You take it from there. Once you hear what the fuck I done been through, it's up to you. But I don't want to go through what motherfucking Matt went through. She went through some shit. But that's my story. I'm telling it to you, so you don't have to go through the shit that I went through. I went through it already.
Okay.
You feel me?
Hey, I'm giving you the seeds on what not to do. Okay?
I did it already for me and you both.
So okay, that's what I used to tell my siblings all the time. That's what I used to tell my siblings all the time.
Our mothers went through it. We watched our mothers, a close friend or an auntie, go through it. They went through it for me and you. Just like they say, Jesus Christ died on the cross for our fucking sins. No, Jesus is within you. Your mama did that for you. Your daddy did that for you. Your auntie, your uncle, them, everybody in your family already did that shit for you, so you wouldn't have to fucking do it. They smoked crack for you, so you wouldn't have to do it. So you can see what the fuck a crackhead look like, my nigga. Okay. That means don't do this. You see what the fuck I'm looking like? You see what it's taking me through? Don't do it. Don't do it. They paved the way for that. When they say paved the way, they paved the way for a fucking reason. All right. So you don't have to do that. They
did a lot of shit that was put in place for we were supposed to pay attention to, not what to do. Okay.
We all have our own crosses to bear.
Mm-hmm.
We all carry our own crosses. We die on our own crosses for our own fucking things.
You better say it.
And we have to carry that. Do you want your kids to carry that same cross? No, I don't. I don't want my son to go through no burdens with no females. I don't want my daughter to go through no burdens with no males. I don't want my son to see and think it's okay for a man to treat a female like this. I don't want my daughter to see and think that it's okay for her to get treated like this. And you dads can say all day, oh, my daughter not going to do it. I'm going to teach her this, that, and the third. But really what you're saying is, my daughter's not going to be like you.
And it's a manipulating thing, because how can you say one thing and still carry out the same energy? You're not being the example to show her what you don't want her not to do. You can't tell somebody what you don't and still carry out the same energy.
Because what you're saying is, I don't want my daughter to be manipulated like I'm manipulating you. That's what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm manipulating you. A friend of mine said that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Me and Brian had some real conversations. And she just said that. Motherfuckers be saying shit on the grounds of basically, oh, my daughter ain't gonna get manipulated. I'm gonna teach her not to do this. I'm gonna teach her not to do that. That's the same shit you do to me. So you basically teaching her, or you saying that you're teaching her not to be like her mama. Don't be like your dumb ass mama who decided
But you with
she wanted to accept it.
right,
But you
right.
with the
Make it
dumb
make
ass
sense.
mama.
Make it make sense. Right, right. Like make that make sense. Okay.
That don't make sense to it.
It,
You
it
can't
don't.
contradict yourself. That's contradicting like a
Very
motherfucker.
contradicting. Very. Okay, what's this say? I will say I was taught that enable support in multiple ways. My mama told me I am my brother keeper, and I am a lot of us, and I am protected my brothers. I have protected my brothers' bullshit as they hurt women, and I made excuses seeing it because I was loyal to my family. Fuck that. I did the same thing to self, watching me suffer, trying to be there for the man. Fuck that. No more. Y'all, no more. My past actions, we've learned, and those actions have changed. Exactly. We have learned. We've understand our role in this shit and what we have done. Okay? We understand we have enabled you and crippled you. And we're not no longer doing that.
I can't. I won't.
We cannot.
I'm not.
It will keep this energy fucked up if we do. And the reason why we're not is because the energy has risen into the feminine. So by that rise of energy, it's not going to do it.
Hey, Court.
If we got to go through the exposure of selves and so much shit that women have been going through, let's not forget Kevin Samuels' ass, okay? May he continue to rise in peace. But let's not forget that. All of these men that keep coming out here talking on these podcasts about what women appropriate and tolerate, okay? We have analyzed ourselves and realized, damn, we have. And now myself is saying to you, which is another reflection of myself, okay, I'm not doing it. Okay? I had a major downfall that women, it's a lot of women. So record this right here. A lot of women that's been in these deep relationships. Ask myself. Okay? And if it's disturbing the peace and the nest, okay, that we're trying to rebuild on this foundation, okay, it's ending. Okay? Women ain't doing it. Okay? Women have stepped into their full potential worth. All right? Yeah, it applies to both masculine and feminine. That's why I said it's some women out here that's feminine, the feminine energy, that still cripples the man by holding his hand and making him think that whatever he does is nothing wrong.
You did nothing wrong. It's okay. And you know what?
And we make it too easy for them to come back in when we know he wrong.
That's genetics. That's genetics. It was instilled in us from long time ago.
It was instilled in us.
Long time ago. It's not.
And now that we in this new
fault,
energy, we doing it.
Now that you know it and you acknowledge it.
Yep, now that you know it. You know, took out my phone. But yeah, now that you know it, it's not gonna be easy this round. You're gonna still have some people at the playground. It's low vibration as hell. But like I said, they ain't gonna fulfill you. And they ain't gonna uplift you to your potential, to your greatness. Okay? It ain't gonna happen. That means you only gonna keep attracting low vibrational females, okay? That's only gonna feed your fucking ego. They ain't gonna uplift you. Okay? So when you heal, guess what? When you heal, you only go and attract the females, okay? That's going to uplift you. That's going to be a team partner with you, okay?
Yeah. And it's not supposed to be the same. It's not
same with women.
Supposed to be the same.
Okay.
Especially with women. When we get into another relationship, when we heal from our past, it's not supposed to be the same.
Yeah, and we have we putting our foot down, okay?
You don't want the same. Because if it's the same, then you're just repeating the cycle over and over with
The
somebody
same
else. Get somebody
cycle.
else to do it. Okay? And trust me, I know for a fact of repeating the cycle over and over and over and over.
Me too.
I know
too.
that cycle will, oh so well.
And another
Just for a
thing.
different person.
Another thing with women. I know we've gone through our healing. And I think with women, we have been the most vocal this past couple of years on our healing, okay, and understanding the feminine energy, okay? And by going through that, okay, we realized, damn, we were waking up. This energy was waking up to rise only to take away the hand, okay? Take away the hand. So you what can be a man, all right? Because we have not had that. And when I say about man, I'm not talking about these fucking subliminal bullshit here physical. I'm talking about being tapped in and being whole with yourself, okay? And playing the role of the suit, all right? That you're supposed to play, all right? That's what I'm talking about. We not doing that shit no more. We definitely not. What is it? What is it? Go ahead, just go. You got something to say? Because I'm still marinating. I got to get this point out.
With the flow, whatever comes
Me too.
up,
I am.
out.
I'm trying to go. I am, but I think no, I haven't lost it. We not. It's the current journey, and it's literally me versus me. You cannot take it with nobody with you. Exactly, you can't.
No,
we're definitely not carrying no more. We're not doing that. Who said we had certain roles? Okay.
Who told you that
Man
we
gave you that woman is supposed to do this and woman is supposed to do that. Man gave you that. That's the illusions that men fed us. A woman is supposed to do this. A woman is supposed to do that. When we both carry the same genes.
And that's an excuse for them not to do it.
Right.
That's the
epitome
of get somebody else to do it.
Yeah. So a lot of women are fed up this year.
That's like the cotton fields, quote unquote. Them motherfuckers didn't want to get out there and pick cotton. So they went and got somebody else to do it. And they
sure did.
They broke the masculine down because they was bucking. What? We ain't doing that shit. These my motherfucking people.
And you know why? You know why? Because back then, men put women first. They protected the woman at all costs. So the only way to get to the feminine energy is to break the masculine.
Exactly. Because if you see that the masculine who put you first is broken, now it's like confusion comes in. Now
that I'm woke, you rain. You wanted me to come back. I'm back.
I need you to come back.
That's just like rubbing a genie and you got a wish, but you not certain what you want. Okay?
So you throw
and that's
some
because
shit out there.
Right, you throw some shit out there.
He gives you exactly what the fuck you asked for.
Exactly.
Genies are tricky. Genies are fucking tricky.
Yes. Okay.
Literally, and that's what your ancestors are. Genies. They literally, if you're not specific on what the fuck you ask for, you're gonna get exactly what the fuck you asked for. You be like, I need a new car. You didn't say you wanted a brand new car. You said a new car. It's new to you. Old to somebody the fuck else. You didn't say you wanted to be less maintenance. You didn't say you wanted a good car. Mm-hmm. You said a new car. It's new to you. So that means you can get you a motherfucking lemon, but it's new. You
right.
Hey, what year? You didn't say what kind of car. You didn't say the specifics on the car, the specs on the car. You didn't say the make,
Right.
model, year on the car. You just said, "Oh, I need a new car."
Hey, baby. I know where the communication resides at too. And that goes back to when the men was broken. Okay, just to put that feminine energy back, because feminine energy operates everything, remember? That's why feminine energy was written out of the book like it was, because feminine energy operates everything. Okay? We control what comes in and goes out. We're the operator. We're the main connection to it all. Okay? So if the communication lies flat, okay, it's because when that took place, that actually deteriorated the communication between masculine and feminine. Okay? Everything has its part. Okay? And everything in biblical has its part. Okay? When man has fallen, that's all about the feminine energy falling. Okay? Now that we have risen back up, you men must understand, okay? You got to understand the power of the feminine energy. Okay?
Right.
If you want to rise, you have to understand that at all levels. It's not a rise in we need the woman to rise and get back on the throne so we can get our own. No. Don't call me because you want your own.
No.
All right? It ain't about gaining our land back because the woman has risen. It ain't about that. It's about you getting back in position and generating the proper energy. Okay? Now, we've broken chains for you. Yeah. We have broken the chains for you.
You did. But you got to mentally understand that your chains are no longer there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You still, in your mind, you still feel chained, bound to one specific thing or area or person, place, or thing. You are now at this fucking point. You feel me? You have to realize that you're no longer chained anymore. What the gospel song say, no more chains holding me.
Okay. No more. Okay.
Ain't nothing holding you back but yourself.
Okay.
Like,
we don't did the work for you as the operator does. Okay.
Like Tim said, this chapter is me versus me. This chapter is you versus you. Because while we get in our bag, and not money bag, but our bag of understanding, our bag of mentality, our bag of understanding, you got work to do too.
Right.
You can't depend on a female. That's like, fuck might hate when I say this one right here.
Hey, it's the truth though.
That's like when y'all like, oh, my old lady went to the doctor. She ain't got shit, so I know I don't got nothing. I absolutely hate that.
Say that one more time.
You know how whenever like, I don't need to go to the doctor. My old lady went to the doctor. She ain't got nothing, so I don't got nothing.
Girl, tell them about it. Tell them about it.
That's the dumbest shit I done fucking heard.
The most dumbest.
Because she might have had the strength to skip the fuck her. But that don't mean it's still ain't in you. Don't you want to go to the doctor to get your own self checked out? Men, that goes back to you depending on that female. You won't even make a fucking doctor's appointment by yourself.
Okay.
Can you make me an appointment? What's wrong with you? I mean, you know, what's wrong with you?
Okay. And it's because we've been enablers versus promoters. We've been enablers instead of promoters. Yes,
and
women, we have been
it's
enabling
ways
like a
to do it.
motherfucker.
It's ways to do it. You might not want to do it, but you can, instead of enabling, you promote them. Baby, I'm in the midst of doing something right now, but I need to know.
Yep, and the mother has definitely sheltered that. And men look at us as mothers. So it's definitely mother-son energy, a mother-child energy all day long. Okay? Men are definitely going to look at their mates as mother material. They look at they looking for their mothers. Okay? And they will also create you as the target for what their mothers didn't give them.
Mm-hmm.
And it has you questioning like,
What
damn.
the fuck did I do?
Okay? And we, as women, we take so much of that shit.
And it's not too many people that's going to tell you that shit, especially men. I had the opportunity where I grew up with my homies that I call my bros that gave me the game. And I can still call them right now and be like, man, well, I need you to pull up, I need to talk. And I tell them without no shame, just give it to them raw and uncut. My part too. And they let me know. But he looking for his mama.
Exactly. He looking for his mama. I always tell my husband, I'm not your mama. So don't whatever you got, whatever animosity you got, it ain't with me, it's with your mama. Okay?
Now there's certain things that we are supposed to do as the woman, as the female, being in their male life. There is. You know what I'm saying? There is. But come on, man.
Yep, I tell him all the time. I'm not. But what I can be is carry the morals that feminine energy does carry. Nurture you, make sure you're okay. Okay, I'm gonna make sure you stand tall. All right. This is what I wanted to say. Thank you. Energy. That's what I wanted to say. Okay. Get this one too. Men. I'm sorry. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not bashing anyone, but I want y'all to understand these principles, okay? Men, when they talk about you being in the image, okay, they say the image of God. Understand what God is, okay? Understand the woman role is operating, okay? All right? Understand that. Because, God damn it, is y'all going to keep letting me lose it? No. This is crazy. Because I really literally had it right there. Hold on. Let me get to it. Let's just keep talking. It's going to come back. Because okay, I got it. Look, as soon as I'm about to change the subject, look, I got it. You are literally, and I don't want to sound harsh when I'm saying this, but I just want you to understand. You are also literally, what they call it? I don't want to say test dummies, but you are test, okay, of the feminine energy, what we operate, okay? So we study everything about you, just like you study everything about us. We know your triggers, okay? We know your soft spots. We know what makes you happy, okay? We know what you're looking for, okay? And that's vice versa with men. They study the woman. They study the operator, okay? In case they have to be alone sometimes and have to learn the operating energy of what to do, okay? Okay? So we know each other. This is where the chaos comes. You know I'm healing, right? And I'm trying to get you to tap into that. But you don't want to be emotional because you think that's weak. Okay? And that's just too feminine for you.
And it's gay.
Okay? But I'm trying to get you, okay, to tap in to that nurturing energy and healing yourself, okay? Because I'm healing, baby, and I'm operating it. And I want you to operate in that energy and develop it, okay? So just because you know me, you use the triggers, you use the buttons, okay? And this is where the crazy part comes in for women, okay? Because they use that reverse psychology, Ooh, if everything ain't this motherfucker ain't reverse psychology, okay? You know I want to be the better version for you, okay? Not just for you, but for kids, okay? For society, period, okay? Uplift the man, okay? But how can I do that when you continue to know the triggers of the woman? How? That's just like a child know how far to go with the mother,
So
but it keep fucking jabbing the triggers. You gotta stop it.
It's time to whoop some ass, ladies. Okay? And I don't mean physical ass, mental ass. It's time to whoop some ass.
Stop playing.
Start with your own ass first. And then carry on to the next ass.
Okay.
But some ass gonna have to be whooped. Okay?
Because even when us women, we get out of relationships and we want to be alone and we want to, yes, God, I need to take some time with myself. I need to get to know me. I need to know me. It's always the nigga coming into play.
Come right back around like, well, baby, I don't even apologize no more.
Then we ain't doing that no more. Get somebody else to do.
Like I said, them tears mean
Get somebody else to do that shit. We ain't doing it.
They do, Sharon. They know the triggers and they know what buttons to pull. They know what card to, what horn to honk. They know what card to lean on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know that, man. At the end of the day, the masculine knows that this is the feminine that I need to lean on. They know it. So therefore, they use manipulation to keep that woman in a certain criteria, in a certain space, in a certain mind frame. If I tell her this, I tell her that, and you know, she'll stay right where I need her to be at. I want to make her feel like it's her. Well, I've been trying. You see, I've been doing what the fuck I need to do. It's you. You seen all the stuff that I done been doing, but truth be told, I ain't seen shit.
Exactly. Another thing I don't like is when women are actually empowering women, and y'all want to say, "Oh, that's feminism shit." That's feminism shit. If a sister is not going to uplift the sister, we know that the men are not. It always takes the same energy to uplift you. Okay, feminine has rise like they're supposed to. Because what? We have all connected. All right?
They do, Sharon.
All right?
They do.
That's the shit they do. Make you question. Yeah, they make you question yourself.
And you sit here, you question yourself. But if I got to sit here and question myself to say, am I wrong? Am I right? Or you call that home girl and be like, am I wrong? Am I right? And you give her the scenario and she tell you you're not wrong. 9 times out of 10, you're not wrong. 9 times out of 10, he just manipulated the fuck out of you to keep you in that same position that you've always been in because he needs to lean on you.
And that still goes back to us too, though. That still goes back to us too.
Yeah.
Okay? That was going back to us. Put it like that. It was going back to us. Okay? Because we was allowing you to do it. Now that we're not, and we're aware of the work of the power that possess us, okay? We ain't doing it.
Nah, I'm not crazy. Your ass just don't want to be accountable.
Exactly.
You don't.
If I'm going to take accountability for my own, you do too. You have to.
You're going to. You ain't got no choice.
If you want peace in your home, this is for the men that's actually with somebody too. Or brothers too, fathers too. If you want peace, what they say? Happy wife? Happy life? If you want the peace, you got to bring it. That's because you're the generator. Generate the peace. Stop generating the bullshit. Stop generating the manipulation. Generate the peace. Peace. I'm sorry, y'all. My lot, man. I got to live far out there. That was serious for me. Because for real, okay? If you want peace in your home, And your woman's supposed to be your peace. And if you want that shit, you need to generate it because you're the generator. Remember that. You supply the life. Okay? Now, that's one thing I do agree with Nature Boy. When he said that our kids are really men kids, I agree because you generate the life. And if you're going to generate that life, which is my reality, okay, you need to stop generating the bullshit. You need to stop generating the motherfucking broken energy. Okay? Because you're the generator.
Mommy.
I'm the operator of your bullshit.
Mommy, let me get Genesis because he's trying to get the bowling pins.
Jace, just leave her alone. Let her do her thing.
Can I play with the bowling pins?
Yes.
Hey.
Okay, my ex-husband told me I was crazy for seeing his shit.
Mommy,
As men do. They don't like to be called out. Please.
Can you play in the living room?
Yes.
Yes.
I believed him at that time in my life. I learned since then, right? And I'm stepping into go in there with your brother and let him take it out for you. I'm learning that right now because I've been with my man for a long time, okay? And I'm a motherfucker like I tell y'all. I ain't scared to tell my shit. Now, I might not get deep and heavy into it, but I'm going to let you know. I got a broken man, too. He broken. All right? He is very broken. And it ain't got shit to do with me, okay? It has everything to do with his foundation, okay? I have analyzed myself. I have learned myself. I have seduced the masculine energy just to be feminine for him, which is a sacrifice. All right? But I can't do nothing but guide, because that's what all operator does. Guide your call. Guide the connection. Guide where you're going next. That's all I can do. All right? But when it comes to just like a job, and you can't operate it functionally like you need to in a focused energy, what you going to do? You're going to let it go. Okay? So a lot of women, a lot of men, y'all going to be let go this year, especially if you don't start generating the right energy. Yeah, we all broken. We are, Sharon. You're right. But what I'm saying right now is women have started analyzing. That's the feminine energy. We have already analyzed ourselves. Okay? You're not crazy. You ain't losing your mind. Okay? You know your power, which is your worth. But we dummy down for the man. Because we think that we supposed to rise him up. We think we supposed to rise him up. No.
That goes vice versa too, ladies. Because you got some men that has held their accountability and we're still broken.
Yeah. That goes vice versa too. You got some men that actually has risen in their energy like they supposed to. And the woman is still broken. It goes vice versa.
The same thing.
You're right.
She does the same thing, and she manipulates him into thinking like, okay, well, I done found me that one or whatever the situation might be. Because, like, again, this is not for all men. This is for some of the men that are still broken and pushing their accountability off on someone else. Those are the ones that we're talking to.
Yep. We're talking to those ones.
Who
definitely
doesn't want to acknowledge that he's broken.
Because, like I said, it's going to always be some at the playground.
Like he's okay. Who really in his mind thinks that the shit that he's doing is okay, and it's not. Because he is broken and he truly don't love himself.
Right. We finally see past our emotions, and that is a good sign of mental health. Right. You're not crazy.
It's real. And mental health comes in different forms, shapes, and sizes. Mental health don't always got to be somebody.
Let her roll, please. Be a big brother and let her do it.
Mental health can be on the ground of...
Let her do
it. Mental health can...
It doesn't matter. Just give her one.
What you're putting in your mind to believe. That's a form of mental health. Mental health is, like I said, mental health is not always somebody wanting to kill themselves. Mental health is mental. the health
Very
that's dealing
mental.
with your
Very
mental.
mental.
You could be out here manipulating all these females and manipulating all these males. That's a problem mentally, because you are okay with manipulating people. Manipulating.
Men, still at the beginning. It's still men at the beginning. MEN.
It's manipulating.
It's still at the
Manipulating
beginning.
is MAN.
Oh, well, shit, whatever. It's still man.
The point is, manipulating and mental is one and one.
That's still that
each
masculine
other.
energy.
Is one and one with each other, and people think that they're okay and they don't have mental health because they're not in a suicidal thought. When you had the suicidal thought, that's when it has gotten to the point of you damn near can't turn around, because you have let shit go on and on and on without acknowledging the problems.
Yeah, more like vision health, because we take information through sight, physically, and in spirit. Yep, we do.
Exactly. If you done got to the point where you want to kill yourself, you have let those life traumas accumulate to the point where they done stacked up a brick motherfucking wall and you can't go through it. You don't know how
Can I
to.
say something right quick? Because even with that too, it's a lot of women that probably feel like they just don't want to do this no more. I'm one of the women. And the reason is because it's like, what is my position? If I know I operate everything, I know I'm supposed to do this, and I'm still not meditating to your level of appreciation, okay? It gets to a place like, it makes you question and think like, damn, what am I really doing? Especially when you're doing the right thing on trying to bring that brother up or that father or that man, that spouse up, okay? It really does make you think about that, But, we have to continue.
And but you still gotta have. That's when your real friends come along the lines of and get you back. You feel me? Sometimes
That's part of the valley.
Oh, and it is okay, y'all. It is okay to go talk to somebody outside of your own fucking friends, outside of your own family. Because sometimes talking to somebody that don't fucking know you gonna give you some real, true, genuine advice over the motherfucker that do know you. And the motherfucker that do know you gonna give you advice off of what the fuck they already know about you.
Right.
They feel about that particular situation. So it's okay to go talk to somebody that don't fucking know you. Because they got a lot of you for.
Right. Yes, or to escape
genuine
that
fucking opinion.
Hold on. Yes, or to escape, that's a sign of give up. I've been there and I felt useless. I didn't realize what men would do when they hurt and can't let go, or will use your own kids to run your life due to their own pain. You learn from this shit. Yeah. We talk about bitter women a lot, right? But it's a lot of bitter men. And I promise you it's a lot more bitter men than it is women.
You know what?
I promise you.
They be too hard, or they play that hard role. I don't need to talk to nobody. I'm all right. But truthfully, you not, because look at what you're doing to your loved ones. Look at what the girl that you say that you love, the woman that you say that you love, look how you treat her. It's something mentally wrong up there. And you really making up excuses. Well, this shit been going on for generation to generation. Men been doing this. It just look crazy when the woman do it. It look crazy because it's crazy, period. If she turn around and put a you on you, it look crazy, don't it? That's because it is.
Yeah.
It look crazy on your fucking end too. But we take that shit with a grain of motherfucking salt because we're the women. That's what we supposed to do. No, that ain't what the fuck we supposed to goddamn do. That ain't what we supposed to be damn doing.
We ain't supposed to pick up your slack. We only operate what we need to operate. And that's what we getting back to. We ain't operating your slack shit.
No, you don't want to operate my slack shit. Why do I have to
Exactly.
You don't want to you're not going to take what if I did the same shit you do to me? You're not gonna take that. You'll get the fuck up and leave. So why the fuck should I take what you got? What you doing? And then
Exactly.
you'll manipulate the situation and the conversation and say, "Well, you don't got to. You the one still sitting here." Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay.
You're right. I am still sitting here because I'm trying to talk to you and tell you what the fuck is wrong, so you'll have the opportunity to fix it. But you don't want to admit that something is wrong, so therefore, nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
I will leave. I'm okay with leaving.
Right. I will leave.
Okay.
Okay. A woman want a hug. A man want a plate. A man can't hug a plate. That's all I'm saying. I'm no man bash. I don't believe it. That call a spade, my guy. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. Men expect so much expectations from you, but when you give them the same medicine back, they can't read. They don't want to take it. Okay. And exactly, till no one has corrected them ever. Okay. And we have allowed those behaviors. But now that we are aware of it, we're not going to take it. So don't get mad when a woman plays your game and you wake up one day and she ain't there.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad if you come home and fucking working right here.
Okay, go play. Go play, please. Go get another ball.
Because sometimes it be too much. Like, you know, you could only take us females. We can only take so much, y'all, man. Like, and it gets to the point where when you see a female doing a male dirty, it's because that female has taken so much.
Okay, I didn't understand why it was so many single women, you know, out here nowadays. I didn't understand it. I always thought that it was so because women are so into their bags, but I understand why now. Because the position they have been put into, okay? And you can't be mad at that. That a woman is more into her bag and her foundation and building it on her own because of the energy that she has been operating for years. And now we have gotten into a frequency where we're not shifting that shit anymore, okay?
I'm not even gonna.
You want me to operate?
You did. I'm just
okay. You want me to operate, right? Well, let me operate this household like I'm supposed to, okay? Let me run it like I'm supposed to, okay? Let me make sure you good like I'm supposed to, okay? Let me nurture you like I'm supposed to, all right? Let me help you help me.
And me and us as a family. Because if I'm not in my mental state, or when I start to crack, snap, and pop, then I'm crazy. Oh, you crazy? Or you a Looney Tune? Or this, that, and third? Or when I get to that I'm finna snap part, or I have snap, or I end up on the show snap, it's a fucking problem.
Let her do her own thing.
But by that time, it's too late. I'm already on the show now. I am literally.
Yep, masculine is definitely broken, sis. Masculine is broken, okay? Women, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm just going to be honest. The woman has never been broken. I'm sorry. She has never been broken. She's only been tolerating. And with the toleration, we've been enabling your broken energy. Okay? That's what we've been doing. We've been tolerating the broken energy. Women have not been broken. We've just been tolerating your shit. Okay, go get your own ball. I told you, play. No, go. I'm not helping you. Go put him up. No. Tell your brother to help you put him up.
No, put it up.
What you want?
Because Oya, the reason why that is because he's feeling some type of way with his own self.
Get what you're gonna get.
Yeah, that is. You know, we've been trying to sit here and help, but he's feeling some type of way about his own self. That's like a bully picking on somebody smaller than them. They never really pick on nobody their own size. They pick on somebody smaller than them, or they feel like because I'm the male and I'm stronger and rah, 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 I'm finna beat the fuck out of this woman, or I'm finna snatch on her, I'm finna nick
Want.
with her and find shit
Go for it. What
to
does she want?
to have something to fucking say every 5 fucking seconds.
Get it
Oh,
and just get it and
you
play
ain't
it.
did this and you ain't did that and why you ain't
Let her
doing
get what
this
she
and
wants.
where the fuck is my food at? You slack, man. You ain't got shit. You a bum. You this, you that. Because they feeling all the names and all the way that they treat you is how they feel about themselves. They just not gonna tell themselves by them beating you down, and not on a physical level. Mental count too. By them beating you down mentally, emotionally, that's how they feel about themselves. But they're not gonna beat
Right.
themselves down.
Right.
They're not gonna
And we
tear
have been
themselves
very
down.
understanding and patient in that energy.
And then when you finally walk the fuck away, the first thing they say is, and we all know Ike Turner said it to motherfucking Anime Bullet. Oh, I bet you're gonna leave me now, huh? Go ahead and leave it like all the mother suckers did.
You know how long it took that woman to actually leave?
Do you? Do
It
you know?
takes a
Not even
long
leave.
time.
Do you know how long it took her to fight the fuck back before she left?
Mm-hmm. It took her a long time to gain that worth back.
Manipulated the fuck out of her. Go ahead and leave me after you beat the fuck out of her. You say, now I bet you're gonna leave me like all them other suckers did. Threw her, drug her down the highway, threw her in the goddamn room. Her friends tried to be her friend, and she defended him with a bloody motherfucking lip.
Please go. Just go get it. Hold on. Hold up. Thank you, ladies, for the energy and the knowledge. I've taken into account the things that was said today and continue to put my wife first. That's the Wi-Fi, okay? I believe the woman runs the home and understand my role as well. I have to shut my machine down and take care of business here. You two and all the goddesses on here are appreciated. Peace, love, and oneness to all. And that's
Thank you,
that's exactly what it is, bro. Like women, we definitely want to be appreciated just like we appreciate our men, okay? And that just really helps us to build each other up when we're understanding each other's roles in this thing. Read this with passion. Understand that nothing happens without passion. Not washing dishes, not fucking, not cleaning. If she don't want to eat after she cooked, there's no passion. She not just tired. Hold up. She's not just
tired from eating food. She's not just tired from passion. She's not just tired from tasting the food. She got to clean the kitchen and fuck you and bathe your kids and take care of her and get back up and do it again the next fucking day. Fuck that.
exactly.
It says you start believing it after so long, and then subconsciously and consciously you start thinking it's you. Yes, we
Yep,
do.
we do.
You are a wise man,
Yes.
and it has nothing to do with sex. The real goat understands what you're doing, and you win accepting how it works. Now she can be the woman you need her to be. You need her to be
Present for you.
present for.
Right. Exactly. If all men think like that and get on that level of understanding, which it's a good bit of men that actually do think like that. They're on that level of understanding, and I give all of them their roses, and I give all of them the praises because they're understanding the woman, they're understanding the feminine energy and the role of the operation that we have to deal with. I give them their roses because it takes a lot for a man to actually sit back and realize all the things that a man says. I mean, all the things that a woman plays a role in its feminine energy, okay? And you have to. You wanted to put us back on top of the crown, right? You wanted us to wear the crown. You wanted to put us back on our, what they call it? Our, not the chair, but they call it something else. It's not chair.
Wrong.
Crown?
Wrong.
You said crown?
CHRONE.
Oh, crown. Yeah. Throne. Yes, throne. Yes, they wanted us to get back on our throne. I'm sorry. Okay? And we have done that. And now that we're on the throne, guess what? We can see and we can realize our faults. We can realize the things that we need. A lot of us can. I'm not going to say all women, but a lot of women do understand what we played in this role, operate in this energy. And now that we're regenerating, okay, we don't want to do the same thing we've been doing. Okay? The same thing with Christian. You know?
Before you get on Christian, understand this, man. When you come across a female that is basically acting quote unquote like a male or has gotten in touch with her masculine inside and is out here like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck, it is what it is, it's because that woman has tried her damnedest and nothing has seemed to work for her. Every relationship she done got into, they done shitted on her. So now she don't give a fuck. So then she done fucked around and ran into a man that actually cares, but she don't know what caring look like.
Girl, okay? Even men too. Because a lot of men don't know a nurturing energy.
The same with them. You get a genuine woman who actually gives a fucking cares and trying to give it a chance because she see that you're a broken man. She praying on you. She's manifesting on you. When she get down and talk to her motherfucking spirit guides and ancestors and things of that sort, she puts you in that prayer.
All right, okay? We're not against you.
You are so broken to where you don't know what love is. Summer Walker said that. You don't know what love is. So you ain't never had to stay up all night crying. You don't know what love is. Because you ain't never had to fight for something that you actually believe in. Y'all just dismiss it. And then you fuck around and say, damn, I'm tired. It's me. And you heal yourself. And then you get with the next female. And guess what? She is the old you. She is the man that you just healed
from.
Talk
about it, okay?
She is that masculine energy that you just healed from.
You better
and now,
say it.
Now you're crying because you was the cheater, and now you're the one who getting cheated on.
We women always say you gonna catch your man and she gonna drag the shit out of you, okay? Because you generate the same energy, you the generator. So you gonna get a motherfucker that's gonna be your match. And she gonna do you the same way. Okay? Sis says, now we have to not trigger them to think they need control because we do that to ourselves, knowing their weakness and how much they depend on us, and we manipulate them to a degree. We do. I've done that due to it's the truth. He needed me, and that me feel big about. But in the end, I was wrong. But I wasn't wrong for speaking the fuck up. Exactly, you wasn't. And when he couldn't take it respectfully, it got rough. But never did he or they allow me to be in my peace. Because if I would never have to mirror what he given me. Okay? Fuck yo. All right. You wouldn't never have to. If your man tell you to hush when your spirit talk, run. Because he trying to control his image in your spirit, exposing what he don't want to hear, which means he refused to understand. That's a fact.
He actually is comfortable with who the fuck he is.
Okay.
Comfortable with who the fuck he is, and that right there is a man that you can't fix that. Hell, he can't fix it because he's
okay. You can't fix it.
That he doing is
that goes back to what Brian said. We can't fix them. We can't fix. They got to fix themselves. Just like we fix ourselves, they got to fix themselves.
That's not my mission. That ain't what I was sitting here to do.
All right, exactly.
Do what the fuck I'm supposed to do, and that ain't the goddamn fix you. I can only fix you if you allow me to help you fix you. Not sit here and while you sit here, lay across the damn table, and I get the tools, and I fix you, and you do nothing to help fix yourself. That ain't my goddamn job. I ain't no fucking mechanic. Get somebody else to do it.
Okay, get somebody else to do that.
Call to the goddamn shop and get that bitch fixed. Okay? I'm not the shade tree mechanic. motherfucker need to go to the shop. Chevy needs to make, you need to make an appointment with Chevy with the lady.
Nah. Okay.
Fine Chevy.
Woo, man, go back to a hot damn mirror. Man, yeah, man got to face the mirror. The man in the mirror. Remember what Mike was saying? Okay, what Mike said. Okay, the man in the mirror. Because you are a part of the generating energy and you are part of that developer.
He said, I'm asking him to change his ways.
Get him to change his ways.
It could have been any clearer. You take a look at yourself and make that change. He said some other words in between then, but this is the part that need to be heard. Take a look at yourself and make that change.
Right. We definitely can't be mad because, exactly, we can't be mad because the same thing that they're projecting is the same thing that we are attracted to. Okay? It definitely got us there. Okay?
Them in us. It's a piece of them in us. That's why we're attracted to them. But that, just because I'm attracted to that part of you that is a part of me, don't mean that I'm supposed to take it. We're supposed to grow together. But you don't want to allow that because you actually think that what you're doing is okay. I'm attracted to that thug nigga. I'm attracted to the thug part, the hood nigga part. But that don't mean, goddamn it, that you finna beat the fuck out of me. That don't mean
Look, I'm glad you brought that up because as a child, now this is crazy because I was a child. I'm gonna say this right quick before I get into my my dialogue. Sis says speaking out with passion because aggressive and argumentative does come. It does. It do come because when you're speaking out of passion, people actually they what is it? They don't understand the tones, and we're gonna get into that a lot too lately. My feminine is nerdy. I know she's a valley girl. But you know. Okay, what I was about to say, look, I don't even forgot, but I can't even remember what I was about to talk about.
The thug.
Oh yeah, the thug. Thank you. When I was younger, I always wanted a thug nigga. Okay, love me a thug motherfucker. Okay, rough around the edges. Okay, white beetle fucking Tim with the chain. I love that nigga. Okay, I love you. All right?
Ain't shit.
And I was so deep into that I thought that being with that type of man, you have to be subjected to the abuse. You have to be subjected to the way they talk. You have to be subjected to all of these things that deal with a hood nigga. All right? But the older I got, I realized, and the wiser, okay, I got, and understanding self, I realized that's not what I wanted. It's not what I want. All right? Yeah, I want a man to protect me. I want a man to have a strong mind. Okay? But that's not what I want. Okay? We got to get out of that mentality that these thug niggas is what we want. We don't want it. Because when we get it, and we started growing, we start having kids, we start analyzing and realizing that's not what the fuck I want. All I want is a man that's going to be equal with me in love. We going to be a team. All right? I manifested my relationship in a way that it's supposed to be. Okay? And I also grew in my relationship and realized that's not what I want. Okay? If we are changing and evolving with this energy, okay, and especially feminine energy, rising and toning down the masculine energy, as they say we carry so dominantly, okay, I need you to match the energy. Okay? So what I'm saying is, it was always a dream to want what? A thug nigga. But those thug niggas are not healed. Those thug niggas ain't trying to see. Okay? They don't want to face a reflection. Some of them do, but not all. Okay? Some of them do, but not all. But then they get a real woman like me, like you, and a lot of these women on here, okay? And it makes them think. It makes them question. It makes them change. But they still refuse to what? Heal. Okay? Because they know that they got a good woman in their corner that's going to carry them. Okay? And this is what I'm saying. They know your greatness. They know your potential. They know what you can run. They know what you can do. But we can no longer carry. Okay? We can no longer carry. We can't do it. All right, you want to get in? I know I've been saying her name a couple of times. You want to get in Krishan them because they match up with this shit too.
Okay. So I've actually.
That's how we do. We love a good nigga.
And I want y'all to look at this interview and y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm only gonna play
y'all
the
go back
first
in there,
part of it.
please. Take your choice and go back that way, Jess. She's following you, so go. What is that?
It would be the hallway.
I don't care, just as long as you're not right here, baby. Because that matrix playing in our house through the image we thought we supposed to follow. Okay, we ain't supposed to follow that shit. Had us fucked up too. Hold up, sis. Yep, they can't communicate, so they become the problem. I was just reading some of the comments that we made. They refuse to ascend. A lot of them do. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it do make them run. Okay? When you feed into the real truth, a lot of masculine don't want that because this is the man's world. And the man world most likely don't want to hear this shit. A good woman ain't a housewife. She must clean. A good woman ain't a housewife. She must clean. But she's not made not to no aspect. She got to made herself shit. That's right. We got to. We still have to do all of that with self. I'm just reading all of this. No matter how you say it's aggressive and argumentative. It really, it don't matter how we say it. If we say it just like they mama, if we say it just like sister, cousin, friend, just as nice. If they are still a broken boy, they're going to be aggressive and argumentative because they're not used to being told the truth, which is going to correct them. Okay? Because we have handled that.
With narcissistic people and genuine people that's really just trying to tell you about yourself, you know. Manipulation is real, narcissistic is real, and true genuine people are real. With Krishan and Blueface, we spoke on them. I think that was our second or third episode on the show.
Sit down.
But they have came back up into play. And they had an interview with a dude named Sharp. Interrogates Blueface and Krishan about their toxic relationship. In this particular interview, and I'm about to play it, I'm only going to play a first little part of it or whatever, and we're going to talk about this particular part, is where Krishan, everybody knows who Krishan is. Krishan is a broken female. She comes from a broken home. Mother was broken, daddy was broken, so the house was broken.
Go back that way.
From a broken home as well. Therefore, he's broken. And by him being broken, he likes to connect with other broken females to help put his puzzles together so therefore he can feel whole while they feel unwhole. I've noticed that about him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very narcissistic person. It's okay for him to do it. It's cool when he do it. It's a problem when they do it. Fuck them. Okay?
That contradiction is a motherfucker.
How Krishan is. Krishan is she's a low self-esteem female that has fallen in love, which is her first love, y'all. And you know, everybody's first love is different, but with her first love, she went crazy with him. She has tattooed this man all over her body.
Go to
neck,
the liver.
side of the neck, name, whatever the fuck she could think of that she feels like it's gonna keep this man. Because we all know a baby don't keep a man. You been loyal, don't keep a man. You respecting that man, don't keep a fucking man. And you marrying that man, don't keep a fucking man. Only thing that keep that man is that man.
Okay.
Does whatever the fuck he want to damn do. Has another baby by his baby mama. And now it comes to the point where y'all like, I got a shot over here though. But a shot over here.
I still got one from that day. One.
Okay. So anyways, yeah, so in this particular interview, I want y'all to see how narcissistic and how they kind of actually ganged up on this girl. And it started in the beginning of the situation. She was quiet. She was in her own self. She was really, just on the show, kind of, sort of, in her own zone. And
right.
Because she wasn't being the typical Christian that people are used to, they had to crank her up.
Can I say something before you show the interview? Because with the narcissistic, if you want the statistics about it, men, masculine energy is more narcissist than women. Okay.
But
narcissistic men create narcissistic women.
Men are more narcissistic than women, but women play more games than men.
We operate that energy. That's what I'm saying. If you don't want the game to be played that way, stop generating in the energy, and we won't operate it that way. If you're the generation of what we put in, stop doing it so we won't operate that energy. When they talk about I'm giving you the same energy you're giving me, stop giving me that generation of energy, and I will stop operating in it that way too. Okay? It definitely is. Go ahead, sis. It definitely is, Oya.
This is short, y'all. Can y'all hear it?
Yeah, can y'all hear that? I might just set my door there.
Great. You got a little teary-eyed a little bit early. What's going on? What happened? What's going on? I just emotional. I don't know if it's my period or my pregnant. I don't know.
She said, Oya said, who is that? That's Shark, whatever his name, Shark Tank, Shark something. Shark.
This is his show. What's the name of the show, sis? This is Shark. So he just asked her because she was quiet. He just asked her, "Is everything okay?" It was like you look like you had been crying earlier, and she said, "No, I'm just kind of emotional. I don't know if it's my period or if it's pregnancy." This is his response to it.
What happened? What triggered these two?
Sis, they can't hear it because I can't hear it. We definitely couldn't hear Krishan's response.
She talked low. That was on her.
Oh, okay. Can y'all hear?
She's talking low. It's up 100%.
Yeah, Oya says she can't hear. So can you just regurgitate what she's saying?
Okay, hold on. Let me go back a little bit.
You dominated 2022. You're going to get the hottest couple on the internet.
Pretty much, right now.
Can y'all hear now?
For y'all, man. First and foremost, how are y'all doing today?
Great. I'm
Okay. She was a little teary-eyed a little bit earlier. I was.
Can you hear now?
What's going on?
Yeah, I can hear her clearly.
Right now. How has it been for y'all, man? How is first and foremost, how are y'all doing today?
Great.
Okay. She was a little teary-eyed a little bit earlier. I was.
What's going on? What happened?
What's going on?
I just emotional. I don't know if it's my period or am I pregnant. I don't know.
You say you don't know if it's your period or if you're pregnant.
I'm just saying, like, that's what's going on.
Well, I don't think you're pregnant if you got your period soon.
I'm just saying, I don't know if it's that or that.
I mean, I was just trying to help her out. There's something, you know. I don't think it was. Hey,
What happened? What triggered these tears?
Huh?
What triggered these tears? What's going on right now?
Nothing. It could be, like, completely nothing in my eyes. I just want to know. So I got nothing to do with it.
So it could be completely nothing in her eyes, so it got nothing to do with nobody.
I'm not
hey, we're
nervous.
here for you.
Yeah, we
We're here for you, sweetie. For real, we are. So just speak up for us. Hey, however you feeling today, hopefully we can get that out.
You dominated 2022. You gonna get your flowers today. We gotta talk about it. You know.
Sure. I like your song too, Vibe.
Thanks.
I was like, I didn't even know that was her. I said, oh, look at her. She can rap too. Okay, she just don't know how to just fight and take off on shit. She actually get out on the music scale. How's that been for you, like transitioning from obviously like, you know, a no name, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like living regular life to just all this fame now and this, you know what I'm saying? This newfound stardom. How's it been for you? How's the transition been, Krishan?
I just give glory to God. That's it.
Yeah. Glory to God. God is good. That's why I didn't say why you so sad.
I'm not sad.
I was crying, so I was like, damn, what's...
Yeah, because
Just get
like
emotional.
I told you, I'm emotional right now. It's either my period or I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
What the heck? Did you not hear me, sir?
Yo, I did. I just know that, you know, a period and pregnancy don't run hand in hand.
I'm saying it's either.
Am I tripping?
Did you not hear me?
You
Did
mean like
hear me?
she means like
Either that
your
or
period
this.
is on the way.
It's either that or this.
Next week gonna be my emotional week.
Okay, it's on the way. I'm under the impression that it was going on right now. She was like, it's either my period or I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
So
like it's gonna come.
She don't know yet.
Or
It's gonna come or it's not gonna come.
yeah.
Well, congratulations if it doesn't come.
Oh God.
Congrats, girl.
You did tweet a few days ago that your wedding is going to be in October. So you guys planning a wedding?
That's
Yeah,
my way.
we played with him.
She crazy.
What was that
She
about?
crazy.
What was that about, man?
Will Zeus be televising it? What's going on? Is that
Get married on Zeus?
the episode finale of Crazy in Love?
I'm getting married in October. That's what I said.
Yeah, I don't mind coming, you know, being the pastor. You know, and seeing y'all, I said, I don't mind coming, you know, and being the pastor. And signing it off, man, on the dotted line for y'all, man. I think that'd be a beautiful thing because at first, I'm going to be real with y'all. When I seen this, I was like, this got to be for play. This got to be because they make good money together. That's how I looked at it. Like, people like seeing y'all together. People like seeing y'all interact, whether it's drama, whether it's just kicking it, whether it's just y'all two motherfuckers just sitting there and just looking at each other and not saying nothing. People like seeing y'all together. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know until I seen, like, okay, they really do.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you last time, I was like, I thought it was just a sham. I said, shit, I just want making money, get your bread.
Right.
But then I start seeing y'all really do love each other, and I see you even with.
It's not about the money.
Can't hear you, sweetie.
I said it's not about the money, but
Of course not.
I get it.
Yeah.
What is it about? What's keeping you guys together?
Love.
You think? Because I've been in this before. I fucked with people where maybe it's a traumatic bond that brought y'all together. Maybe it was something that happened that was very big that only y'all two understand. If that makes any sense. Traumatic bonds can bring people together too.
They can.
Dramatically.
Like shit being yeah. You could have just having a situation. You having a situation. But it don't have to be financial. You know what I'm saying? It can just be something mentally something going on that bonded y'all. And that's what I would consider almost a traumatic bond. Like it could be some really bring people together.
Yeah,
Oh, when we fight each other?
I don't think it's traumatic. I think it's
Yeah, I don't think that either. Only if we fight each other.
it's not a traumatic bond. It's more of a, I don't know. Like it's like an underground thing. Like when I met her, she was underground.
Right.
You know, so
Underground.
her getting
That's
to
a good way to put it.
yeah, her getting to this point.
That was a good way to put it.
For sure. Yeah. It was an underground relationship. So from starting with that, it's kind of like each day that we keep going, it's like.
What do you mean by underground?
A bond. Underground as in like.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Like secret?
No, not secret. More underground is kind of.
Now
like
she asking for a shot, y'all.
Unappreciated, disliked.
Come on, try to be past me.
Not ideal to everybody else.
Exactly. Yeah. Not really what you would applaud.
Yeah.
So it started as that.
Now pause.
So it's kind of,
She just asked for the bottle. In the beginning, she said, I don't know if it's my pregnancy or it's my period. One of the two is about to happen. But when she gets nervous and she feels caged in, she asks for the bottle.
all right,
the odds was always against you.
Exactly. So it's like if the odds is against us, obviously we're gonna have a natural bond. Just from being underdogs.
How do you guys feel about the Whitney and Bobby or Ike and Tina comparison?
I mean, personally, yeah, I don't really know too much about their story, so I couldn't even tell you if it was similar or not. But from what I do know, we don't have like any drugs involved. So it's like I'm feeding her anything to keep her going or anything, honestly.
So you say she's not chemically infused?
Yeah, no.
This is just really her.
She's just naturally fried. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Why did you
You heard that shot now. He said it's not like I'm feeding her any drugs or anything. She's just naturally fried. That's a fucking shot. But notice his aura. Notice how calm he is. He's not upright or nothing. She caught that shit. Look at her face. She fucking caught that shit.
From what I know from their situation, it's kind of drug-based, right? With Houston, I can tell you.
Well, that's why the comparison is so false. Because it's kind of saying that, oh, these are two crackheads.
Well, you don't look like no crackhead.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I'll be honest with you.
All we do is drink and smoke.
You don't act like me.
Yeah.
I know some drug addicts. I was about to say, I know some drug addicts. Y'all don't act like that.
Yeah, no, not at all. So, I mean, but the comparison is, I can see the comparison. I guess it's an ideal couple that people don't really approve of or agree with. So, I guess
people love watching shit that they don't approve of.
Right, they love to keep tabs on it, though.
They love it.
You actually just tweeted something about that.
They love to keep tabs on shit they don't like. Yeah, about the truth.
You just tweeted that there are people who...
What was your tweet?
I said, I love when I spot a motherfucker who said me and Rocky doing the show is a bad idea, but they're watching full circle, like every episode. They're reporting on it. They're promoting us.
Who have you spotted?
Academics, sure.
Let y'all do something good, though. They ain't gonna talk about you.
No,
they only want to talk about your bad shit.
They never post that.
Me and her, we, being in the media world today, like me and her experienced that kind of like.
Yeah. Well, I get dragged every time I speak well before you.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said,
I bet you do.
It's a viral moment, whether you get dragged or not, it's still it brings in customers. So I see why people do it.
Yeah.
Obviously, they got to speak on the hottest topics at the time. So.
My shit's been organic, though, bro. Like, I didn't do it, like, to...
Yeah, because you keep the same personality. Like.
Yeah, like, I didn't do it, like, for views, because I know it's going to be views. I feel like that's for y'all, too. Like, I don't think y'all do it for views. I don't think y'all do it really for any of that. I think y'all motherfuckers just crazy together. Y'all just love each other.
Yeah, we just have a lot of moments, that's all.
Yeah.
We have a lot of moments. And, see, the thing about you is you kind of, like, stand on your initial idea of it. Other podcast interviewers, they'll dick ride you in the beginning and then turn around.
I don't want to sneak nobody.
Yeah,
I feel like that's sneaking.
Exactly.
So
watch him, Oya. Watch him. Listen to what the fuck he's saying.
Specifically academics right now. Yeah, suck my dick to this motherfucker come, and then later on fix his mouth. After he suck my dick, fix his mouth to be like, oh, this is not a good idea. He must not have this. He must not have that.
He's very, and I'm gonna say this, academics. you know, he's a very passive aggressive type dude because he's done that to me, or he's done that to the no jumper crew.
But he always eat his words later.
Yeah, I fuck with Sharp and I fuck with the whole crew, but then 2 minutes later he'd be like, I put my foot on all their chests.
Yeah, like,
bro, what is you talking about,
pick a side, man.
Bro, like, I call that passive aggressive.
Right.
Like, you acting like you cool, nigga, but you really not.
Yeah. But you are passive aggressive.
You waiting for your moment, and you waiting for your moments, you know? But I get it, though. Everybody got a job.
Sure.
Everybody got a job, man. I guess his is to be passive aggressive.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. Like, nigga, like, what are you saying? You're saying it without trying to say it, right? You know?
So the people want to know. We all.
Now, here you go, y'all. Gotta get real.
And we know what happened in the moment that before the cameras arrived and your head was bleeding.
They're talking about when she smashed the bottle over his head.
It wasn't even a deep. I'm gonna just touch the surface. Like,
Touch the surface.
You know, sometimes she has a day where she's feeling like in her best. Some days she has days
just no. Don't even touch the surface.
She's easily triggered. Do you hear me talk? Yes or no?
Why the fuck you embarrassed me?
Did you hear? I got to go back.
Bro, like, I call that passive aggressive.
Right.
Too far back.
You acting like you cool, nigga, but.
And I was we pulled up to the house. There was some white dudes sitting on the stairs. So
Cameras arrived. And
right here.
Your head was bleeding.
Yeah. So I mean, it wasn't even a deep. I'm gonna just touch the surface. Like,
touch the surface.
You know, sometimes she has a day where she's feeling like in her best. Some days she has days where
don't even touch the surface.
She's easily triggered. Do you hear me talk? Yes or no?
Why the fuck you want to embarrass me? That's weird. That's weird. I don't want to talk about it.
So what did happen, Blue?
Thank you.
Come on, man. The girl clearly said, I don't want to talk about this. He's trying to talk about when she smashed him in the head with the bottle. But that's what he want to do because that's their bread. That's how they generate their bread in. She don't want to talk about that. She like, man, that shit happened in the past. I was out of my element. I got put out of my element. I allowed motherfuckers to get me out of my element. I don't want to talk about this shit. You gonna sit up here and say, do you hear me talking? Don't you hear me talking? Don't you want me? You want me to embarrass you or what? She was like, embarrass me for what? He was like, because when I'm talking, you shouldn't be talking. So she was like, that's weird. So then your boy Sharp with his narcissistic, passive-aggressive ass gonna say, what happened, Blue? You just heard the fucking girl say she don't want to talk about it. But you're gonna dismiss her, y'all, and say, what happened, Blue?
So she was having one of them days where, you know, it's like an easy fuse lit. And I was we pulled up to the house, there was some white dudes sitting on the stairs. So I'm fucking with him, like, oh, you look like this, you look like that, you know, just fucking with him. She took it upon herself to, like, trying to, like, kind of defend him, like, why are you being mean to him?
What are you talking about? I thought you were talking about me, and then I called you a bitch.
Yeah, we gotta say what love. And
then you fired off.
Why you say that to your
man?
I
did.
That's your man.
Let's answer that.
Like, think about it. Don't you think that, like,
okay, my man called me a bitch. So why you being a bitch? Like, why you being a bitch?
But that's still your man.
You gotta call me a bitch?
That's your man.
Okay, that's weird.
That's your man.
That's weird. If he called me a bitch, you're a bitch too.
If he's weird,
you're a bitch too. 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 Don't call me a bitch if you don't want to be a bitch too.
You can't get through her.
Don't call me a bitch if you don't want to be a bitch too.
You don't think that demasculates your man, son?
You don't think that? You don't think that make him feel loved? My nigga, are you listening? You're just talking for one person.
I'm listening.
You're not. You're talking for one person. How?
You're not listening because you're not even letting him talk.
You're just saying the little man shit. I get it. That's the thing. So, yeah, but it's not a thing.
She's not too good at
if you're like calling me a bitch too. He said it's a double standard shit.
Well, Rock, explain yourself.
Fuck that double standard.
What happened in that moment? Why did you call him a bitch?
Because I felt like I was played with, and every time he felt like he played with, he called me a bitch. So
Every
if I
time I
can't
hear
call
you,
you a
you
bitch,
always say he's
So
playing
you
with
feel like if
I feel like if I feel like I can't
you.
call you a
Always playing
bitch.
with her. You ask her.
He's easily.
I watch it. You always say he's playing. Like, why you playing with me, my nigga?
Easily.
Why you always doing that?
Alright, cool, yeah, okay.
I
And if I
watch your
say a
shit.
bitch, he can say, okay, cool. Like, if you could call me a bitch, I could call you a bitch back. Straight up.
What happened?
You don't feel that way, so we fought. That's
Real shit, it is.
Did you learn anything from it?
What do you mean, learn anything from it?
Yes, Oya.
What do you mean, learn anything from it?
By coming together
It's
with your
weird.
man and saying, you know what, baby, we're not gonna be on anymore because I really do fuck with you and respect you. Church, I don't know if she really do at that point. She gonna roll her eyes at it.
Bro, she's very.
If you're called a bitch by a nigga,
I should be able to call you.
and yeah, I can be able to call you a bitch back. But just
But I
because it's a double standard thing,
I think
that's
you're
unfair. Don't talk to me about the unfair shit.
We heard that.
Don't
Always
talk
say
to
this.
me about the double standard shit.
Can you let them talk?
I'm done with
Always
that.
say this.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what Gina's about to say. What you about to say?
Because
I was
if
just
you're
gonna
called a
say
bitch
that-
and you make it common,
the perception is just different just because of how much we've seen you be the aggressor so much. So that's why people is looking
sure,
at
I
it.
see like the
Check her out now.
That's why people is looking at it like you're just instantly the one that's the disrespectful one because of what people see you
you think
do.
that I'm the
Yeah,
Yes.
you are. Yes.
Yes.
We can all
This is
accept
your
that.
intervention today. We tricked you.
Everybody tell her Yes.
We tricked you today. This is your intervention.
This her intervention.
You called me a bitch.
Well, what can y'all tell us what
You
happened?
got active. You got active and I got active
Let's
back.
stay on that day. Let's stay on that day.
Like, what are you talking about?
Back and forth. So that day, I
I'm
said,
about to let you
I'm playing with the white dude. I'm playing with the white dude,
What?
whatever.
Bitch.
And I guess she felt some type of way about him. So she's like, man, leave him alone.
It's not even that. He keeps saying him.
I said, what?
Whatever he said, I thought he was talking about me. He kept saying, oh,
It was a
you said,
miscommunication.
yeah, like he like,
Definitely not.
it had to be because I was like, oh yeah, you a bitch for that. He like, ooh, wham. I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to the other nigga. What are you talking about?
Rock, have you
I
ever
remember.
Have you ever had a sober day?
Shut the fuck up, yes.
No, don't
You
tell
one
me
of
to
them
shut the
niggas
fuck
that's
up.
Here we go.
Listen to me. I'm being very cool with you. No, I'm being very cool, but you come and disrespect me. That's your fucking problem. Couldn't have been mine. You wouldn't have did half of that shit. That's on Jesus Christ. You would have did that shit.
Go ahead. What happened? What happened?
You wouldn't have did none of that shit.
Not really talking to me.
You wouldn't have did
So
none of that.
Blueface was talking to somebody else.
You're not really talking to me. I can
That liquor ain't no good for you.
I can drink liquor. I can do whatever the
It makes you
fuck I
toxic.
want, bro.
Well, let's finish the story. So
Toxic.
Got over 60,000 on my body. Like,
So
what are you
what?
talking? You
And
talking
you're
about
still
all that weird
toxic.
shit? Like,
But you're still toxic.
nigga,
You can
nobody's
have
toxic.
100,000
If
on your body.
I feel the way I feel, I feel the way I feel. Nigga, if I feel disrespected,
You're
I feel
toxic.
disrespected.
That's your
You feel
man.
disrespected. You feel disrespected.
That's your
Yeah, he's
man.
my man.
Not just
Okay,
a nigga
cool.
off the street.
This is the same nigga that will call me a bitch. So what do you mean?
What do you think?
What are you talking about?
Do you do something?
What are you
to get
talking
back?
about?
Do you do something?
Nigga,
for anything
it's not
that
even
happens?
that.
Do you
It's
feel
like,
when he
if
calls
he
you,
make
you
the
want to bring
bitch
you back
work
to
common, and I can't say
Oh, so he trying to justify him calling her a bitch. Talking about, do you do something for him to call you that?
This shit ain't justified.
straight up.
Know how to talk to your man.
Don't do that, woman.
It's not a woman
Know how to
shit,
talk
bro.
to
She
your
know
man.
what's going on, nigga.
I understand that.
Talking with politics.
Rock, I understand that, but we also no, I understand. Wait, look.
So if I
I
can't
understand.
Exactly.
call me a bitch and we gonna fight because I called you a bitch.
You just can't listen to nobody.
I understand if you call me a bitch, I should be able to call you a bitch back. However, you're still responsible for your response to that. And I don't think hitting him with glass was the correct response.
Hit him with glass.
Yeah.
That's not even what happened. Look, that's what
My
happened.
hand is cut up
So that's what happened.
and I can't use my good
You
hand.
gotta keep talking.
And if a nigga like play me, what do you mean, babe? What did you already say? If I'm about to be quiet and I'm about to be painted as the bad picture, that's cool. But if we, how?
Let's finish the story and
How?
I'm really cool with you.
You're not even telling the story. You're making it seem like I hit you first.
Getting warm. Touch base.
Let's just not even talk about it if I didn't hit you first.
So
Did I hit you
basically,
first?
she felt some type of
Oh,
way.
word. Did I hit you
Right, Oya.
Did I hit you first? Okay, then. I hit you first.
So she had this little cut on her hand from weeks prior. She had cut herself. I knew that was a sensitive spot for her. So I said, hey, watch your mouth. I squeezed her in. She just turned up instantly. Oh, no, whoopty whoop wham, whoopty whoop wham. And so she started coming on to me. And so, yeah, that's how that happened. So as she coming on to me, I'm like, you know, deflecting, obviously wrestling with her.
Next, you go to the next one.
Once she realized she couldn't beat me, she went outside, she went for a walk. She came back with a glass covering. I kid you not. I locked the fucking sliding door. I'm like, all right, she finna come do some private shit. She went for a walk, she came back with a glass cover. I locked the door on her. She like, open the door. I'm like, come on, you know I'm a crib. I ain't finna like, no, you know, I opened the door. Boom. Come over there, too. Open the door. Boom. She started coming close to me with that glass. I'm like, ooh, I know she finna hit me with this glass, right? I'm like, nah, she don't need nothing. She good. Don't baby her. That's gonna make it worse.
Look, don't baby her. That's gonna make it worse. She catching all them shots now. She said, "What do you mean? Why you doing that? I'm not against you right now. Stop being like that."
Cool. How? Because I'm trying to say I started it. Like, nigga, like I hit you first. I didn't hit you first. Don't say that. I didn't hit you first.
Means more than what somebody did first or second.
He makes her aggressive.
Okay, but what happens first or second has nothing to do with you. Your response is what.
What's happened first or second has nothing to do with you. Your response is what. Get the fuck out of here. Now I'm finna pause it. We're finna talk about this shit. Let's talk about it. Because I get pissed off when I watch this interview. And after this, y'all can go and finish watching it yourselves. She turns up after this. But
shows how much
she turns up. She turns the fuck up on they stupid asses. Y'all see, I only played that part of this interview to see what led up to her showing her natural born black ass. Okay? Put my headphone back in.
Hold up. Say it again.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. I had to turn it off because she turns up after that or whatever. She shows her natural born black ass after that. But I'm not saying that Krishan don't turn up. I'm saying in this particular interview, y'all see how each man and a part of the other female was leading up to that. First, you started off on her with the period. Oh, you can't have both of them. It's either one or the other. She said, "Are you not hearing me? I said either I got my period or I'm pregnant." He couldn't get her with that. So they moved on to talk about the relationship and this and third. She said, "I don't want to talk about that." This narcissistic motherfucker who is her man is going to say, "You don't hear me talking? You don't hear me talking? Do I need to embarrass you?" She catching every fucking shot from every angle. Every angle that motherfucker on it. She not no slow leap for nobody. Regardless if she's a triggered female. And yes, she is triggered. But y'all knew her triggers. Y'all knew her triggers when you got her on the show. You was starting with her from day one about her period, her pregnancy.
To get her to turn up. They definitely do. Just like all men do.
And you're not defending her whatsoever. You're just too busy glad that somebody on your side. And I agree with you. She loved him. He loved that money. He know this was gonna bring that money in. So then you're talking in a calm voice. This is the part that pisses me off because the whole time you're talking in a calm voice, the voice of reason, but really you're really still talking shit. Do I need to embarrass you? You don't hear me talking? You don't hear me talking? That right there, I probably wouldn't even been. Why are you saying that? This, that, and third. It would have been a meat mop move right the fuck then and there. I'm finna hit you in your shit right here now. Because you're really playing me. Or if I wouldn't have hit you, the old me would have hit you. I'm not gonna lie. I would have definitely smacked the fuck out of you right then. Because you're really trying to play this motherfucking voice of reason shit. But the voice of reason only works when it's the voice of reason. The voice of reason don't work when you're saying narcissistic shit in the fucking voice of reason. And I am getting pissed a little bit because I seen it. I fucking seen it from him, Sharp, from Blueface, and oh girl who half-assed. You over here half-assing. I gotta defend myself in this fucking interview. I said I didn't want to talk about this shit. But then y'all gonna say, fuck her. Go ahead, Blue. What happened?
Like most women, when they following men, they half-ass be behind the women.
What you say? That's
I
what
said,
they wanted
just
her to
like
do.
most.
Everyone
I'm
look
sorry.
at her like she a bad guy, but she's so used to defending herself. I blame her family. They treat her like shit. They
I
do.
agree, but
Exactly.
I agree.
Fake ass shit. He pissed me off. Girl. And then y'all go on to continue telling the story. So the story is, she had a cut on her hand already. You fucking with her. You know she got a cut on her hand. You come pull up at her house or something. You fucking with a white boy, whatever the situation may be. Now that was on her. You know this man talking to somebody else. You just decided to take it upon yourself to think he was talking about you. That was on you. That was on you, Krishan. But yet somehow you got it mixed up, think he was talking about you. Okay. So then you get mad, y'all get into it or whatever. You go to walk off and you get mad. You come back with a glass bottle in your hand. You say, oh, I seen the glass bottle in her hand. I knew she was on some bullshit. Then I locked the door. What you leave the fuck out in this interview is the production team pulled up. That's the only reason why you unlocked the door. Because you wanted the production team to get on tape of her acting a fucking monkey. Okay? So by the time she smacked your ass with a goddamn bottle, the production team had turned the cameras on. So when the cameras cut on, all they see is your bloody ass motherfucking head and her vacuuming glass out your goddamn bed. A Sour Patch head, indeed. Krishan is a Sour Patch Kid. First they're sour, then they're sweet.
We all are. We all are.
Okay? So, and we all are. That is the feminine energy itself. That's the go back and forth with the masculine and feminine energy. At first they're sour, masculine. Then they're sweet, feminine. Okay? We as females go back and forth between the two. Men refuse to go back and forth between the two because they feel like if I tap into my feminine side, I'm gay.
But they generate their energy. And this is one thing I don't like. And I'm going to say this proud and loud. I don't like it. I don't like that because when a woman is being very vocal and expressing herself, we're looked upon as we're the fucking problem. We're crazy. We're delusional. Okay? When all we're trying to do is self-express what you're generating back to us. I hear this a lot, with men. And I'm going to take up for a couple of my sisters because I feel victim to that too. Okay. To the fact that, I was one of those women who said, that women, because there's women out here that actually do know how to push men buttons to get men to react. Okay. But in that same sentence, the men know how to manipulate that order or operation, okay, which makes them fall victim to they didn't do shit, okay?
Notice how he acting the whole time. Like he's just so innocent and he's the cool boy. And y'all see him trying to talk and she don't want to listen to nobody. And it's hard to get through her. What you mean, bitch?
And then we got women out here that actually stand on that side.
Shut your dog ass motherfucking voice the fuck up, cause you ain't hearing shit. Why you call your man a bitch? That's supposed to be your man. That's supposed to be your man or whatever situation may be.
Hey, so chill out.
If he calls me a bitch,
JPN,
I should have the right to call
what is going on?
This motherfucker gonna say.
Well, I swear, I'm about to get out of this
what
thing.
was you doing in the moment of him calling you a bitch?
Well, don't do it. Just let her play
what
you.
the fuck he was calling you?
Okay, well, if she do, just give it to her. Be the big brother.
You want me to sit up here and be like, oh, that's your man. You're supposed to respect the man. Why not? Why you calling your female a bitch?
Stop it.
Why y'all even having this even coming out both of y'all mouths?
Stop it.
You shouldn't be calling him no bitch. You shouldn't be calling her no bitch. If you calling her a bitch, then yeah, she feel like that's okay for her to call you one back. But no one never came out their mouth and said, why you calling your female a bitch? You come out your mouth and say, what was you doing at the time? Was you acting like one? So you saying that it's okay for him to call her a bitch, but she can't. That's your man. That's your man. You disrespecting your man. Make the fuck sense. Everybody was ganging up on this motherfucking girl in this interview. And in the comments, they
Right.
all said that. That nigga came at her, Sharp came at her on some sharp-ass shit already. It's really him. I've watched other interviews from him. Him and that frog-ass, dirty-ass, need some water-ass, stop fucking smoking cigarettes-ass boys need to go sit the fuck down somewhere. Because if you can't do an interview to where you can pinpoint on both sides what the fuck is wrong, you don't need to be interviewing. I would never be on one person's side. I'm not on nobody's side. Both
Right.
fuckers wrong. Both of y'all wrong.
Right.
You wrong for thinking that he's talking about you when he's talking about the white boy. You wrong for calling her a bitch and thinking that shit okay. You wrong for knowing her triggers and still pushing them. And then you want to get on here and play fucking victim because you calm. Or I guess that's how y'all feel like the shit is okay because he calm. Oh, do I gotta embarrass you? Like the whole time y'all quiet. Y'all loving the fact that he's talking shit to her. But the moment she started popping shit back, it's a problem. Now y'all on her motherfucking ass.
Right.
You talking to him like that. We watched the show. You aggressive. Then the damn girl gonna say, well, maybe everybody just think it's you because you always the one that's aggressive. Why the fuck is she aggressive? Do you not hear what the fuck this nigga saying in a low vibrational tone?
Wait, mommy.
What is it?
You have to like watch your plants.
That's okay. I have. I did it this morning.
Sometimes, like, I want a woman that's going to listen to me, do what I say, not a woman that thinks she a nigga. Shaking my head. He can't take her being as strong as she is. He trying to break her down. Well, let me tell you something. He halfway there. He halfway there because she's this goes back to our conversation, what we started from the beginning. She allows that shit. She stays there because she has insecurities that she feels like it's okay. If I stick with this man and I show him how loyal I am, maybe he will change. But when he finally changes, you will have been changed too. You will no longer be Christian. You will be somebody else. And I'm a witness to that. After a while, you be that sweet, innocent person in the beginning, and then you continue to stick in that fucking relationship to you where you don't even know who the fuck you are anymore. Now I'm going oops upside your motherfucking head. I'm throwing the first fucking punch. I'm hitting you first because I already know we're going to fight any motherfucking way. So let me go ahead and get my shit the fuck on up out of here.
Right.
We finna tumble in this motherfucker. And I don't give a fuck about no neighbors. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That shit is toxic. It's a lot of fucking energy taken away. And it hurts in the end when it all boils down and you finally sit down and they go the fuck away and you sit down on your bedside at the edge of your bed and you rocking back and forth with your swole lip, busted lip, black fucking eye. Now you like, God, why am I doing this? Like, I can't even go to work tomorrow.
Right.
Y'all, I've had to send pictures to my boss man of my fucking face just to prove why I can't come to work. And this man wanted to call the police so fucking bad. And he has my address because he is my fucking manager. And I had to beg and plead for him not to cover up this fuck ass boy who is a broken boy. But because I don't want to deal with the police, I don't want him to go to fucking jail. I love him.
Okay.
What the fuck that get me? I ain't with the nigga now.
Okay.
But because I couldn't go to work and I ain't want my boss man to think that I'm on no bullshit, I literally had to send a picture to my boss man. You know how the fuck that made me feel?
Right. Right.
Oh. I'm sorry. I was going to repeat what I said.
You so good. You good, you good. Sis says, I don't agree with talking down to your partner for these reasons. I get on all levels, but it's human illusions. That we definitely created. That's true. We trying to rise from, so we gotta stop doing what caused it and stop. Well, we definitely have to change the cause to our effects and stop giving folks space to manipulate what we think, what they don't understand. I'm sorry. Stop giving folks space to manipulate what they don't understand. Now, fuck how they think, but still understand what we all do individually changes the image of the collective illusion. We are all one for those who know it and don't know. That's facts. And you read, sisters right here too about what you were just talking about.
Yeah,
She
man.
don't know how to. She don't know how not to, and can't see her insecurities. That's the facts.
She young. She like 24, 25. She will learn. We was that person at that age. And we was.
Right. That's why
We
we
really
understand.
was.
We
That's why I'm
understand.
saying I was that person or whatever the situation may be, fighting and arguing and not understanding that I could walk the fuck away, because guess what? If Krishan walk away, it ain't no more money for him. Who the fuck gonna watch you then? They watch the Krishan and Blueface show. If Krishan decide to say fuck it and I don't want to do this no more, especially with her being pregnant, and up to date news, she is pregnant. She is pregnant. This is
Now think about that too, because we know that he all doing this for money, because we know that he knows that what the feminine energy is winning, and just by off of that, what she's holding his hand and she's dragging this nigga with him, even though he's unhealed, she's unhealed. I'm gonna drag him with me, okay? And it's still gonna what generate and fuck up the peace of the kids. It's toxic. We got to understand that. It's very toxic. We got to understand it. This is not okay. This is not your ideal relationship. And I'm speaking to the ones that's new in this generation. This is not it. We done it. It didn't work. All right? So we have to change the narrative. We got to.
I'm sorry. Y'all. My charger ain't long enough.
She the basketball player, and he the fast ass with the turkey base. But in this case, it's going to hit her head and not her pussy. But then again, you know, another thing that struck me is when she was taken out, right? She expressed so much, why Blue, why come get me, you know, I don't understand all of this energy, because she's obsessively in love with this man, like most women most of us are with our man, okay? And even with our son and our fathers, we carry that same energy, you know what I'm saying? And it goes back to us panhandling that energy. We're corrected, but then we're contradict the shit. It doesn't work.
And he didn't move. While she was getting drugged the fuck out, and I mean drugged out. Drugged out. Like she's some motherfucker that got to fight in a goddamn club with some bitches or some shit. The bodyguards literally drugged her out of that motherfucker. And while she was getting drugged out, he sat his ass the fuck there in that motherfucking chair like, I told y'all. It was
just like most masculine energy does. We show out. We be shit. I don't busted windows. I don't motherfucking fucked up cars. I don't did it all. Okay, when it comes to masculine energy.
Yeah.
And it's all because I'm still trying. I'm trying to carry you, my nigga, and not realizing that the energy is broken. Okay. And by me continuing to not generate, but operate in a broken energy, okay, as the goddess I am, that's all we gonna fucking populate. We cannot continue to generate the broken energy. That's why I say we can't carry y'all hand no more. It's time for you to rise up in this shit. We're being an example by being what? Better mothers, better sisters, better friends, okay? We're doing all of that. You still have to rise. It don't take us to rise. It only took us to lead by example. You have to rise on your fucking own.
And then on top of it, he's only
We got to stop carrying that shit. We got to stop it. Woman, feminine energy, even inside of you men, you got to stop carrying that fucked up ass energy and letting it override the fucking masculine. What you developing in this experience.
right. For real, like that's so true. And this shit is sad because at the end of the fucking day, I'm not saying neither one of them is right.
Yeah, neither one. I'm not saying they both right. No, because she has flaws too.
In time,
Just like we all do.
he knows how to manipulate the situation into pushing it and making it more her.
You know why? Because men have studied women to learn how to manipulate the operator to get what they want.
He got what he wanted. He basically wanted her out that fucking room.
They know. And
he wants to.
We fall for that shit every time.
And he ain't doing that but repeating what they saying. They told her, oh, it ain't what you answer to, is how you react. It ain't what they say to you, is how you react, not what you answer to. So then he goes back and say the same thing, and like, it's not that, it's you doing this, and you gotta show this, you gotta show that. Man, shut your bitch ass up. First of all, he ain't whatever. He's not attractive to me. He's not my type of guy. But, you know, to each his own. Maybe she's stigmatized. Maybe she just